Hello, hello, my dear adventurers. We have returned to Venture Through Stars, session 2. We are...
I will
we-
only use it in situations during the D&D session.
Oh wait, then
Good
I
context.
my teachers
We
on
have
board.
Alastor, played by Spicy.
Hello.
Ambrotos, played by
Hello there.
Chet.
Hello.
Armando, played by Tobey. What the fuck was that? Armando, played by Tobey. Stop whistling.
Yes.
Dandy, played by Woly.
Yep.
Muzan, played by Reneo. Sven, played by Zendo.
Was good.
And Yara, played by Clicky.
Which also deafened himself.
Awesome. We start where we left off, with everyone going to sleep, taking their long rests, and awaking during the next... After some time, because there is no time necessarily. So we're drifting through the astral seas. What do you people wish to do?
Where am I currently?
Not here.
Darn it.
Where am I?
Okay,
Not here.
Okay.
Are we anywhere close to the beach?
so
Do we
I
know
think
where
the beaches are 2.5 days out approximately.
2.5? Do I have comms to the navy from my room?
From your room, you would not be able to talk to Amanda right now if that's what you want to do,
Okay, then I shall continue to wait.
because you are currently here.
Okay, wait. I will wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go find the kitchen. I'm feeling hungry.
Certainly, you were there last time, so you make your way down towards the kitchen, where there's still a corpse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lovely. I thought we cleaned this one out.
Wait,
Seems like there's one chilling over here. I'm going to wait. What's underneath the kitchen? Is that the dungeon?
The dungeon, the hold.
The hold or the
Yeah.
dungeon? Okay. I will proceed to the dungeon.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't pick up the body. Should have picked up the body. I'll go back and pick up the body. And then carry it to the hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, picking up. Yeah.
Strength
That's
check.
time to go take it to the hold. Is it? Okay, cool.
It's not that
Perfect.
small, that's why. Speedy meat.
Can I drag him because he's heavy?
Slowly, yeah.
Cool.
Anyone else want to do something?
Yeah,
I will.
I would like to. Sorry, I would like to gather up the rest of the crew and search the ship top to bottom for everything that's useful. Any information on the lunatics that had the ship before us, and if there are any armaments on the ship.
Certainly. I think you wake up Spicy first, so Alastor.
Yeah, I would also like to search the ship for money,
Certainly.
because of course I do.
Yeah.
Did I find any?
You both can roll investigation. Whoever wants to, with advantage. When
What's
Alastor
your
already
investigation?
rolled.
Yep.
Okay.
17. Not bad. So, as you are looking through the entire ship, you notice, of course, Woly dragging your body through the entire ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, my PC committed self-die.
Nice.
Just roll with advantage. I'm not particularly smart.
He already rolled a 17.
Okay.
And you found Dandy dragging one of the bodies down.
Good morning, guys. How are you? It's day in the
Where's
database.
the rest of the bodies?
Here.
No, I
You ran
can't
past them.
remember.
Here. Like, here.
Oh, you said about walk past like another dead body and I didn't see him.
You were just woke up, mate.
Okay, I'd like to wake up now then.
Certainly.
First, I'll start doing my morning stretches.
And right on the barrel next to you is a Tic Tac.
Yeah, tic tac. Kindly go find me any refreshments downstairs.
He flies onto your shoulder. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Kitchen.
Great. Is there anything I can use for refreshment down here?
Potato. And
I still want
it, you can still look a little bit around. You also do find that there is, in fact, like an ice chamber with a free fish in them.
Okay, then I'll make potato soup.
Certainly, I don't know what the cooking skill is. I'm gonna be honest.
Survival, maybe?
I guess so.
Probably, yeah.
It's the closest thing we have, probably.
Oh no.
You made
And it's a 9.
soup.
Does it look edible?
Of course, it's soup, mate.
Okay, I'll just enjoy my soup for a bit. I'll go upstairs and drink the soup while staring at the night sky. Or
Certainly.
the space sky.
The stars. The
Yeah,
astral
the
sky.
stars. Can I look around to see if there's anything strange upstairs, like around the area?
Certainly, that's a perception check.
Perception. Not investigation.
No perception. That's a
30-20.
That's a 30-20.
Holy.
Of course, you can see in the far distance the Delium star, because it's the center and used for navigation. It's a pretty bright star, so you notice that. You notice that Vivelir Beach is in the distance. You can even see that.
Yeah, great. I'll go and
You
inform.
also
Let's go and inform the rest.
notice passing you, like passing from above, is the astral train.
Well, that is something. Anyway, I guess I should go and inform the rest of my crewmates, we can call them.
Zoom.
And I go through. Okay, and
Yeah.
the first thing I do when I see Dandy is I use prestidigitation to clean up whatever dirt he got from carrying the body.
Certainly.
Oh, thank you. I don't have
Yes.
any muck on me anymore. That's lovely. But
Why are
thank
you carrying a body exactly?
Well, I found him in the kitchen. So, we have to take that out before the food goes bad. Okay. I'll be back. I
But
just
you
need to go pick up
cover
my food.
yourself in it.
Gotcha.
Oh
And
no,
the rest
but you
of you?
see, it's there for a good reason because it's blood.
What of the rest of you? I'd like to inform you that Vivelir Beach is within sight. Can we please kindly get this over with? We do have very important things to be finishing. Well, I do at least.
I just wanna make my money.
I don't want to be the party pooper, but just because something is in sight doesn't mean that it is near per se. Not out here.
Would you rather I have told you we cannot see it and it looks like we can't get to it anymore?
No, but I just wanted to say that just because you can see it doesn't mean it is near. For example, you could see the oh, was it Ilsen, right? I think
Ilsen is pretty
Ilsen should
far
also
away.
be in sight, but it's pretty far away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the whole thing that out here we don't have a horizon, so it's kind of easy to draw line of sight to something.
Okay then, is there any one of you who have any ship riding experience at least?
I do. I mean, do you think I just call myself the captain?
Yes, quite so.
That's
That's exactly what I thought.
Wait, question.
Friend?
But aren't I the captain?
Wrong.
Because Dandy's here. You know?
Who is the
Is
captain
the
of Black
dandy a sailor?
Danny doesn't need to be, because he follows the way. He follows the flow of the universe. He guides Dandy. Do you follow the flow? Captain.
If it does not lead into certain death, then yes. But if you don't touch the steering wheel of said ship, the flow would have led us right into the star that these cultists or whatever wanted to throw us into. So I don't really think that I understand your philosophy there.
Okay, whoa. What you're saying is Dandy has no sense of direction, but Dandy has all the sense of direction. But yes, unfortunately, you're right. If I had to follow the flow, we were going to get tapped in the gravitational pull of that stone. That would have been bad for us. Fortunately, I'll let you take the helm. Because you know why? Dandy knows, like, let the flow guide someone else. So you continue with your job, I suppose, right? I'll let you fly my ship for now.
I mean, it's my privilege, isn't it?
Yes, 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 it is. I'm glad we've come to a good understanding, yeah?
Coming back to our investigation, is the ship itself armed for, I don't know, astral combat?
You do notice
Naval
that
combat?
up here, you notice that there's like a ladder here, and up there is a ballista.
Okay, that's good.
So we're combat ready, and we're navigating through the stars.
And in
Excellent.
this
You want me
room,
to
you
man
find the bolts for it.
Okay.
Hmm.
The ship itself, should I write something down, or can you send it to me via D&D Beyond?
You should have the stats because that's the Flyfisher I sent you.
I already did.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where should it be? Notes?
Oh, did I not write it down to you? Wait, did I write it down even? Fuck, I thought I wrote it down. So sorry.
No problem.
Cause yeah, yeah. What you wanted to say?
Are there any markings on the outside of the ship, like a name or something?
You noticed that the punch that Muzan put it in.
Okay, but there are no like exterior markings that would tie the ship to its old crew.
No, not really. It seems you roll me an intelligence check, please.
Yep. Here. Oh boy. Come on. Here.
Captain.
Well done. 11.
11. You do seem that like from how the ship is built or so, this was definitely not made for them.
Okay. So it was probably not procured the legal way per se.
Like what we did. Is that what you're saying? So I mean, like, doesn't really matter too much, right?
Well, I mean, it was kind of a situation forced upon us, right?
Yes,
We were
yes. Forced
pirates.
upon.
We are not.
Well, I think I'd agree to disagree with you because we technically just pirated the pirates, so that makes us pirates.
I would
In a
also
Well,
sense.
like to stay with
the
you guys.
difference between pirates and us is I do not intend to be hung from my neck.
Ooh, so you're saying we can airlock our prisoners? Eh? Eh?
I would certainly not not like kick in the doors in Vivelir Beach and announce yourself as a pirate.
Well, I don't know. Considering that we were on a ship with a bunch of, like you said, cultists, right? There's a high possibility that the ship might be flagged because, if I remember correctly, I was kind of heading to Vivelia in the beginning to, procure some information, and then I happened to get pirated. I think I can't remember. I just met you guys after waking up, and then killing people. Oh shit, we are pirates. Oh no, the order will have so much trifles with me, but it's fine. We
May I
will.
ask you a
Nobody will.
question?
Yes.
Okay, I know how I got here. Well, I mostly just allowed myself to be captured. And what of the rest of you? How did the rest of you get stuck here?
Me and Muzan, we were on our way to Vivelir Beach from I don't know Yamashiro, Yashimoto.
Yoshiwaren.
I forgot.
Yoshinwaren.
Oshiwara.
Yoshinwaren.
And Oshinwaren. Okay, fine. And they destroyed our ship and put us in the brig.
Understood.
Well, honestly speaking, they were just giving, like, they said they would give me money if I would do something for them. Turns out they would just wanted to kidnap me, so I showed resistance. And they had to take me down with 3 people because they're fucking useless.
I see. It looks like the information I was hoping to get out of all of you isn't really necessary. Well then, I'd like to go back upstairs. I have something to prepare. And I go upstairs to... Can I roll my portent die for today?
Of course.
I'm going to follow
I
Ambrosa.
wrote down the
Ambrosa.
stats for the Flyfisher and the Ballista
Where can I find it?
in the private campaign channel.
Okay.
Let's see, it's a 6 and a 12.
A 6 and a 12, gotcha. Write them somewhere down.
Do I notice that I'm being followed?
What?
Do I notice that I'm being followed?
Yes, I said I wanted to follow him.
But where did you want to go? Sorry, I was writing.
Oh,
No,
I was going
I wanted
upstairs.
Okay. Then roll stealth and perception.
Yeah.
Like Dandy's stealth and Ambrotos perception.
What's the advantage on it though?
Yeah, then.
Well,
Don't
too
wear
bad.
that
Oh,
armor.
I
As
didn't
you're
just look
going
at
up,
this.
you just, and then you just,
Start the cross.
it's because the door was already closed. You just, and like the, from the door, like immediately.
Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Ambrosa. Ambrosa? Ambrosa? Right?
Ambrotos.
Ambroso. Right? I was just, heading back to my room, since we're we're technically bunk buddies, right? Nothing to like be suspicious about. Cough, 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 cough.
Just because we may serve the same does not mean that we are truly connected. I just wanted that to be clear.
Well, I'm still taking this up on the first conversation we had alone, but like, you seem to be a bit secretive about a lot of stuff, and that rubs me the wrong way, considering we're sitting on the same ship at the moment. But I still don't know where to put you. Are you either with me or are you against me?
You may put me on the side of time.
I feel like I'm gonna have a headache if I continue this conversation with you. But maybe we'll see. Maybe our times and our fates will align. But I've got to go pray. Mother is a very tempting woman, and if I don't, who knows what fate will have for us. Ciao, dog.
And I must go
And I
to the
continue
map
to my room.
room. I'll go to the map room.
Gotcha.
I'll head to my room and start praying.
Gotcha. At the bottom of the bed, as it should be. Alastor, with your still good investigation there, you look through the rest of the ship because you didn't get to because you were stopped there with probably Armando. And as you check the last room, you notice two individuals still very much asleep.
Well, let's cut him loose.
Sure.
Suddenly, as you probably take off the potato sacks again, I would like for Sven and Yara to describe their character, please.
They are both.
Can you please repeat what just
Can I
happened
be
now?
heard?
Can you each describe your character, please?
Paul wearing some really makeshift wood and leather type armor. Pink skin. Hair that is white. But silver at some stages. And looks kind of very fucking either confused. A mixture between confused and intrigued.
So horny, gotcha. And
How dare you? I'll throw sparkles in your face, man.
What? Confused but
Race,
intrigued.
Well, yeah, no, you're right, you're right. I'm not gonna lie, you're right.
Yeah.
which race or which gender?
I'm a dude.
And an astral elf.
Yeah, and an astral elf, so yeah, fun.
Oh boy, he's one of them.
Excuse
Okay.
me?
You can see the starlight in his eyes.
Okay.
I mean, true.
Yara, would you like to describe your character, please?
Yes. So she's pretty much sort of a dazed monk. She's wearing baggy monk drapes, red. She has short, flaming hair, and she is moving around with a cloak, the sort of mask covering her face to hide identity. She noticed what's happening and she tries to stay hidden as much as she could.
A fire genasi. Yes.
Yes.
You meet the dashing Captain Armando and the masked individual Alastor.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
So how do
much.
they look?
Well, it's pretty much just a cloth, essentially. Just a red cloth covering the face.
Mm-hmm.
Over half of the face. You can only see the eyes. The eyes are glowing in a bright orange color.
I want to perceive more than I should.
I just want to
Yeah.
say you woke up next to a woman.
Exactly. I want to perceive what I've done.
Well, with your hands and feet tied, probably not that much.
Bonk,
Hey, yo,
bonk on
man.
the head.
It might be my kink, you know? You don't know.
Oh no, he's one of those.
Oh, screw you.
Well, this is certainly a very interesting turn of events.
Mm.
Whoa.
To think that these guys literally slept through everything that happened.
I mean, we were
That's
not
actually
that
weird.
loud. There was just, I think, one firebolt discharged.
Oh, so that was
They're-
what that was.
They're all the way at the bottom of the ship, so it's
I
fair.
Oh
mean,
dear.
maybe they're
Who cares
bloody
about
fall.
plot holes?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
Well, I'll clap my hands. The more the merrier. Let's
Alright.
head to the main deck. Follow me.
You should at least untie us. I'm just saying.
He did cut through it.
Oh, he did? When
Yeah.
did I do that? Oh yeah.
Holy
I've been
shit!
not
Oh,
focusing.
oh.
When did you do
You were
that?
you were just holding your hands together, even though nothing was on them.
Oh no. Let's be honest. I was more concerned me waking up next to a woman. I don't remember what happened. What do you mean?
Up to the main deck. Oops, I moved the entire map.
Oh dear.
Again.
oh yeah,
Aren't
while
you,
we're
Wait,
up
so-
there,
like, lock it there?
Yeah, let me just do that really quick.
So am I on top deck?
Yes.
also while we're there, can I
Okay.
investigate the corpse of the ex-captain, you could say?
Certainly, yeah, you can walk up to there. You perceive that she did not turn back into what appears to she didn't turn into a slug.
Oh damn. Can I search through her stuff?
Yes, as you do touch it, you do notice that it is illusion magic still, but it is just still on her.
Huh. Can I investigate if she's still alive?
Certainly, you can roll a medicine check on that.
Uh,
Yeah, do you accuse me of not
5.
doing a proper job for that, right?
Mate, like you looked, but you thought, what if the illusion magic can cover her heartbeat? Hmm. Then you lost yourself in that thought, you know?
Oh my god. Can I search her body for anything useful like money or weapons or anything
Yes,
like that?
certainly. That's an investigation check.
Again, hey, natural 19.
Natural 19. You do find 2 gold pieces.
Okay, perfect. I have more money.
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 And
Have I
Mhm.
have I ever encountered these slug things on my travels?
um I would say I would say you heard of them most likely, but like you heard of them like they are some like of just not real. They're supposed to scare children to not go out to the astral seas because in fact the astral seas are dangerous.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Who would have thought that the space whales will eat you? So yeah, you heard of them, you've never saw them though.
Okay.
Just want to say Muzan is still sleeping.
Sorry, she was talking about the sleeping god or the dreaming god or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, and she tried to drive us into a sun?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a reference?
To what?
The Radiance?
Oh no, that was the boss fight from Cypher Your Future.
Fair enough.
What?
That was the Radiance reference.
Fair enough.
Oh, the big insect thing. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that was the Radiance from Hollow Knight.
Enough metagaming.
Yeah.
Do I find anything I could use inside the, what's it called, map room?
Yes, there are star charts.
Okay, can I look to see if there's any pathway that will get us to where we need to get to sooner?
Nani?
So,
Oh,
in fact, flying straight to Vivelir Beach is the fastest way. Who would have thunk it?
Okay. Well, frustrated and disappointed, Ambrotos is going to walk out of the map room. Do I see our new guest?
Yes, you do notice the Fire Genasi and Astral Elf that you have not seen before.
Okay, ignoring the elf, I walk up to Yara. It seems like our paths cross yet again.
Oh, goodness gracious. Is it really you, Ambrotos? Huh. So fun to meet you.
Likewise.
So what's been happening on this ship since I've been passed out?
Well, let's see. We fought a bunch of cultists. Killed those. They were crazy, basically. And let's see. I'm unsure which one of those two are
Did we really fight them? I mean, we certainly fought, but they kind of did not, which concerns me even more if though they did.
Whether or not they chose to fight, they did capture us. So that's basically what happened. Also, let's see. Oh yes. We're currently heading to Vivelia Beach.
Oh dear. What are we doing there?
I have no idea. I myself am trying to get to Ilson, but unfortunately, I've been outvoted.
That's quite a shame. I feel that it'd be quite necessary to find out the issue at hand. I don't want to be just tossed into some random nonsense now, would I?
True. Anyway, may I ask exactly what you're doing with the random elf over there?
I can hear you, and I'm not a
Oh.
random elf. I'm an astral elf. There's a difference.
Nobody was talking to you, Alf.
And I don't give a shit. I can still hear you.
You notice behind Armando is this tall, tiefling individual. Just opens the door.
Armado, Ambrotos, who's that?
Who are these two intruders on the ship?
Who are you?
Immediately take my cannibal
Yes,
and start manifesting an echo.
gotcha. You notice from his palm of this hand, blood pours out and forms this samurai figure.
Oh no.
I hate my
Wait,
life
I
so
smell the
very
blood.
much.
I smell the blood upstairs. I approach the top deck now.
You suddenly
smell
dashed
blood.
faster than you ever could before.
What is this I see? Who are these new people in front of us? Are they enemy? Are they friend?
They're having
Explain.
the captain hostage.
That's bullshit, and
What?
you know it.
But
I
the
don't,
captain's right
I
here
don't
next to
think
you.
that, it's the time for violence quite yet.
I
There's
agree
always
with
time
whoever
for
said that.
violence. Listen, Elf, I agree with you, but there's always time.
I would like to cast Entangle onto the man who just said there's enough time for violence.
Um, let me read Entangle really quick. Because I don't know if you need, like, roots underneath to do it.
Oh no, yeah, no, I don't have that. Let me then do something even better.
Yeah, sprout from the ground, so you don't have that really.
What is? Yeah, I was just gonna cast Minor Illusion to like put a ball of light right in his face so he gets distracted or something.
Certainly. Just this a bubble appears around Dandy.
Ooh, shiny. Ah, so pretty. Wait, no. Screw this shit. Ah, I walk through the bubble.
You just
Listen,
put your head out. It doesn't move
listen,
with you.
listen. Wait, Muzan. I think I remember seeing these two in the hold. Actually, there's something about this elf that just rubs me the wrong way, but at the same time reminds me of something that I should remember. Hmm.
This other
I'm
Well,
only
this is
saying that I'm not very keen of elves.
Why does
Listen.
everyone hate elves? The fuck did
No,
I
no,
do
no.
to you
Wait,
people?
my friend, elf brother. Listen, we do not hate
racism.
you. We do not hate you. We just slightly
big
don't trust
thing.
you because you're an elf. But like, look at me.
What?
I can't complain myself.
What are you
The-
anyway? I don't
The
even
big
know.
thing right now is that these slug things that hold us captive, it kind of looked like elves until they didn't. So I think
Until
it's
they didn't.
that kind of sprouts the
So,
animosity here.
hold up.
Maybe
So
he's an
you,
imposter.
Oh,
hey,
Oh
let
no,
me
they're
finish
among us.
speaking first.
They might
So
be
you
among us.
assume I'm a slug person.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
you
gonna
prove
don't
otherwise.
prove that I am an elf and an astral one at that by doing the one thing I fucking know people can't copy. I'm gonna do a fucking where's my special little fucked up
he's
thing
going
that
to
we
do a
spoke about.
backflip.
No, Chemsy,
Elf.
Chemsy,
Wait,
we
wait.
spoke about
He's
no,
an
Flip.
elf.
Chemsy, no,
We
Chemsy, we spoke about what we spoke about my, my teleport.
yes,
You know what happens. I would like to do Starlight Step.
certainly.
Thank you. Fucking rainbow shit, bitch.
just rainbows appear in a line and he just pops forward.
Fuck
I
you,
You
they
turn
can't
around,
copy
you-
that shit.
I turn around to the
Okay.
others and say, didn't the captain teleport?
Through dimension
Fuck
door.
Right,
you, that's
so
bullshit.
You are
I
of
can't.
course right.
also, one thing, an elf could easily do, an Eladrin elf could easily do that just by combining Misty Step with the minor illusion spell, so I don't truly see what makes you unique.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. You're a bitch.
Yep, he's an elf.
Huh,
He's
huh,
definitely an elf.
Oh, you got it.
Come
Doesn't
telling
matter
us.
Not a slug. Don't worry, guys. Not an imposter. He's got that
No.
ignorance about him.
Either way. Now that we kind of got to know each other, I think it's time to get you lot prepared for some travels through the astral sea. Has anyone beside me any experience with shipfaring?
I know how to
raise my
read the
hand for the
stars.
13th time. Hello,
Traveled
Dandy
through
over here.
space before, if that helps.
Oh, okay. So 3 of you were on a ship before. That's
No,
Yeah, I
no,
can
no.
read
I used
star
to
charts,
own a
bro.
ship. I used to own a ship. I was a captain. I'm pretty sure we're standing on my ship as we speak right now.
Are you sure about that?
Dandy's always the captain, and it's always Dandy's ship. But it appears that someone else will take the helm today. So it appears like I am at rest.
I think I'm having an aneurysm right now. Okay. In the unlikely event that we do not die immediately, there are some posts to be filled on a ship so that we can ride smoothly. Because in this configuration, I can bring this thing to port, but I cannot stop it there. I
Wait.
need some help from you lot.
So you're telling me you can fly a ship, but you can't dock it? The one thing that
I
you need
know
to know how to do.
I know how to dock a ship, but that's steering a ship of this size. It's not a one-man job. It's not a rowboat, you know. I need someone to control the thrust and the sails and generally a bunch of other people to keep their eye out on the ship and
Okay.
keep it in condition. You know that the decks don't swap themselves.
I'll man the helm, not the helm. What's it, the mast for now. The rest of you can decide what you need to do. Me and my trusty axe is more than enough for this job.
If you do
So
not
That's
we'll be
keep the
true.
guided
decks
by fate.
off our masts.
Hold up, I can cook. Does anyone else know how to cook, or am I the only one?
Please
Perfect.
cook
Board,
for us.
cook.
Cool, I'm a cook.
The last thing they got made was like a soup stew, and I don't know what that was, but it was
God
a
damn,
bit on
that's
the
horrible.
unstable side. It's not my fault. I don't know. Someone tried, but they failed. I could smell it from like
Okay.
halfway across the deck. Ooh.
Okay, I'm the chef. Fuck you guys.
He's going to
Well,
poison
I'll
us.
be.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna poison you. Just because you said that, maybe
All
you.
that slug juice.
Listen, if
I think
anyone is worried about being poisoned, it should be like if anyone should be doing the poisoning, it would be me. Because like, have you seen my brewery set? We're about to get crazy tonight. That's only if you
I
want.
got shrooms, bro. You want shrooms?
I'm starting to like you, bro. Like, yeah, I'm gonna follow you to the kitchen for now. Let's go.
Alright, let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
By the way, I never got your name. What's your name? I'm Dandy, by the way.
I'm Sven.
Nice to meet you, Sven. I think we might become very, very good partners. Now, would you want to see what happens if we mix your shrooms with my brewery set?
My dude, you
Ambrotos,
have more
me and
herbs
you
than you
should
would
head to a room.
attain in a lifetime.
Sorry,
Oh,
Yara.
I'm liking this a lot.
Can you repeat that?
Me and you should head to a room, if that's okay.
Sure, we can go to the map room, I guess.
To which room
Let's head
you
to
want
my
to go?
room.
The map room?
The map room? Gotcha.
So, what would you like to discuss?
Just want to point out
Let's
from
head.
Armando and Muzan, just Ambrotos got dragged off by a girl. Just saying.
I spent quite some time with sailors. I know what happens now.
Oh my.
I think you have more information on what posts to fill on the ship, right?
I mean, I wrote down what you people said. Like, you're doing steering and you're the captain. Sven is the cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have like pre-made posts.
Oh, wait, I forgot to
Not
mention.
really, well, because I thought it would be a little bit more fun if it's a bit more character focused, so you people
Perfect.
make it a
Then,
bit more
Wait,
then
centered.
let's do Ambrotos and Yara. Let's let them do their thing, and I will think of a bunch of stuff in the next few minutes.
Gotcha. I'll put you to the
Sven,
steering wheel while doing that.
I forgot to mention,
No.
if you need any help with, like, medical assistance, I'm pretty much a cleric. So, like, if you ever get into a tough scrape, just call me up.
And I'm a
Pretty
druid.
much a cleric.
I am a cleric, but yeah, some things happens here and there, and we got a bit crazy on the one end. But wait, we
Yup,
should actually try
psycho.
and like work up a communication system or like isn't there a landline in the ship? I mean, we're in a spaceship, right? There should be like a landline.
There is a pipe behind the
Uh,
steering wheel that goes towards here and here.
I will go towards that pipe. I'm gonna be like, listen, I forgot to mention, guys. Eh. Hello, hello, testing, testing. Dandy over here. Hello.
Yes.
Well, hello. I
Doing
forgot to
so.
mention since we were posting roles on like what to do in the ship. I just wanted to mention that I'm like technically a cleric by trade. So if you do need like medical assistance or blessings, by all means, my doors are open. But otherwise, you know where to find me. I'm head back to the kitchen. Peace.
So, Yara, what would you like to discuss exactly?
Well, it seems that I've have some secret to tell you.
Hmm?
I have found a lead on a certain individual that has a secret weapon that we can use, or rather that I can use, and I need your help in this journey.
A secret individual. I see. But on one condition.
What is it?
I myself am looking for said individual. A criminal, truly. Truly terrible. I require allies to bring him down. I prefer to bring him in alive, but if he's going to struggle, I cannot decide what he will do. Anyway, help me. I will help you if you promise to help me as well.
Interesting bargain.
Mm.
What will I get out of this?
Let's see. You save the unit, you save the very forces of time themselves, and the balance of the unit. Small things, truly.
Interesting. I'll take that offer.
Good.
Will
And
you take mine?
You see Ambrotos outstretch his hand to shake yours.
I look at him for a brief moment and shake back.
And Tic Tac flies onto your hands and seals the deal.
Get this bird off me. What is this?
This will be Tic Tac. He is mine.
Oh, my apologies. Nice to meet you, Tic Tac. Well, the deal.
Honestly, besides you, Tic Tac is the only ally I actually have on this ship. So far, we've got an extremely crazy person. I'd suppose you could say he's connected to the Raven Queen, so do be careful being left alone with him.
You know me and my guard. It's always up.
Yes. Also, do make sure to tell these people as little details about me as possible. I prefer not to make too many connections with people.
What? Not interested in new friends?
Yes, quite so. Having two is perfectly fine by me.
Fair enough.
Anyway, you might need to find a room to sleep in here. So far, there's mine, and everyone else has theirs.
I don't know where to sleep in mine, but I guess I'll sleep in the second lower deck.
Sure, of course you can. So, shall we head there now then? Just so you can,
It was
of
nice
course,
meeting
your
you.
room. Nice seeing you again as well.
Good day.
I'm gonna
I
head
will.
out to watch the ship.
You will do what, sorry?
Oh, I'm saying I'll go like next to the person steering the ship. Just
Yes.
watch what they're doing for a bit.
Armando.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I will call out to Muzan to join me at the helm.
What is it, Captain?
I need you to keep an eye on all the other people of this on this ship. I don't really
Well,
trust
of
them
course.
yet.
I don't
would
trust
assume,
Slug Elf.
I would assume we were talking while Ambrotos and Yara are inside the navigation.
Gotcha. So he goes down to what's the elves.
Hey, that's it.
I don't want to send him away just yet.
Okay.
I don't really trust Yara, so while I do my thing, I need you to keep an eye out for them and get a lay of the land. We have we still have a couple of days until we arrive at Vivelir Beach, and I want to make it without any incident. Honestly, I don't really trust this dandy fellow with his axes around here. So maybe
I think he's a pretty guy.
yeah, of course he does. He seems reasonable to you. I should have guessed. No, I think we're going to be on these travels for some quite some time. So, what do you think? Should I show you how to sail a ship?
Yeah, okay. Why not? A fearful warrior is always learning.
Students of war. And I think at this point, Yara and Ambrotos are exiting the chamber, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
I will go and stop them there. And maybe stay on the top deck with me. Let's get the others, and I'll shout into the pipe behind me. All hands on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna head down to Sven quickly and tell him the message. Sven, buddy,
Yes.
apparently we need to get down to the deck because they're calling us. Something important. But before we
Alright.
leave, I speak in
Yes.
Elvish to Sven, right? Listen, bro. Unfortunately, that little act on top of the deck was just there for the rest of these people. The few people I can actually trust in the ship are few but many, or few unlike many. The one warrior, the tiefling, definitely. He's a fellow brother of war. So if you need an axe or a sword, he'll definitely talk to you. But if I were you, I'd be very careful about Ambrosa. He seems to be a little bit on the secretive side. So
I understand.
anything you can tell me, or if you find anything, please do inform me. He just rubs me the wrong. Let's
All
go.
I can say is I have ways to find things,
Oh,
including secrets. Just
well,
need to
that
find
makes
them.
both of us. You see, I used to work for the church. So when people repent,
Man,
they're always sent to come to the medics first.
that's fair.
Onwards before,
Alright, let's go.
we get
Let's go, my friend.
suspicious because,
It's a mushroom,
us
though. I don't know
elves.
what it does yet, but I know it
Oh,
ain't
I will
poisonous.
take it. I'm gonna munch it right now. Munch, munch. Mm.
Gotcha. Roll a con save. And
One save. Oh, real. Okay. Monster fan.
Drugs!
Oh, shit. Eight.
Oh shit!
You are gone to the
your
spirit world.
your tongue doesn't move anymore.
Rara.
Oh,
Rara?
well, I needed someone to test that out on, and it technically is a drug. Let's keep going, man.
Rara.
It's not even a hard
It
DC,
happens.
that's the thing. Yes, you are on the deck.
Rara.
Only
Nah,
your tongue
I
doesn't
think it'll
move,
stay
not
quick.
your entire mouth.
Rara.
Yeah, it'll last like maybe an hour, maybe.
Rara.
Maybe.
Rara.
It's from my forest. I haven't found all the things yet, okay?
Rara. Rara.
I can't understand you. Just
Rara. Rara.
Okay, people.
Rara.
you called.
Speak.
We have to make do with what we have, and might not come to a surprise to you, but the astral seas are a dangerous place, and we have to have some sort of tight knit crew to make it through this.
Rara.
I expect the sail to Vivelir Beach to be pretty uneventful, so let's let's use this time to and make yourself familiar with this ship. I still have some positions to fill, and I think some of your talents will come in quite handy for this. I personally will steer the ship and take the lead for our journeys if there are no objections here.
Rah, rah.
No.
Rah, rah, rah.
What happened to him?
I gave him
Rah,
a
rah, rah, rah.
mushroom. It happened to be paralytic. Oops.
Rah, 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 rah.
Rule number 1. While we are at sea, there will be no narcotics.
Rah?
You can do
Rah,
that at
rah,
the
rah,
port.
rah. Wait, I
I
grabbed
need
my
you
axe and it.
ready
Rah, rah,
at
rah,
all
rah.
times.
Rah, rah,
The
rah,
paralysis wears off.
Listen. Ooh, I'm back. I understand what you're saying, but you will not take away my liquor. Thank you. And
I think he
bye-bye.
meant like the shrooms, man. Not alcohol.
Oh, the shrooms. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, we won't
There
tell him
will
though.
be daily rations of liquor. It will be handed out as a treat and in small quantities.
I brew liquor.
I can make liquor.
personally.
Well, yay.
Yeah.
Cool. I know how to do that too.
So we've got that down. Don't worry about that. But covered. Yeah.
Mr. I'll
Captain.
point to my I point to my left. Mr. Uzui here will be my first mate. Will be my right hand and my enforcer. So should someone of you be drunk while we're at sea, Mr. Uzui will tie a rope to your leg and throw you off the ship, and we will drag you the next 3 days. Am I clear?
I
Wait.
thought you said we
You
want
said it was a
pirates.
2-day
Sounds
trip.
funny.
I thought he said we want pirates.
Yeah, but I thought he said it was a 2-day trip. Where did the extra day come from?
No, I think it just means in general. You know. I feel like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I repeat, am I clear?
As
Well,
clear as
you
someone
should
can be that's yelling at us, so yeah.
You should
I
be
have a
very
single
kind to your
question
mate.
though.
Yes, Mr. Ambrotos.
Okay, if we're going to be traveling together for an extended period of time, I have one suggestion. When entering the lower decks of the ship, may everyone kindly take off their shoes. It tracks that. If they
I
don't,
don't wear shoes.
I'm not taking off these boots. Do you see these leather boots? Do you know how difficult it is to take them off? Do you want to take them off? I don't think so.
I always
That's not
take
gonna-
great pride in a properly swapped deck, so I don't think that the dirt will create an issue here.
Yes, exactly. I think we should have a clean sheet for everyone to, like, properly do their chores when chores are done. Because I come from a monastery, and in the monastery everything must be kept clean. So, Mr. Ambrosa, don't worry too much about cleaning. I'm also a bit on the clean side. Mother does not like dirty homes. So things will be clean.
Mhm.
That's why I was taking the body out of the kitchen, because that's where we eat. And the eating must be clean.
Can I
Next
take the position as navigator kindly?
I think I have. You seem like a pretty smart fellow to me, and I might have some different plans for you, but I will get to you later. First of all, I have the position of bosun. Your job will be to keep the general ship in shape and repair any damage that should occur or should it occur in battle. It's like a glorified carpenter, if you so will. Is there anyone here who's handy with tools?
You see Ambrotos raises hands.
A man of many facets. Uh, then I will. I also need someone who can take care of intricate machinery. The grav engine the whole ship is running on will need some maintenance from time to time, or just want someone who can take who can look out for it, so we don't all die a horrible slow death. I don't know, maybe DM, what would be the appropriate skill for something like that?
That is intelligence based.
Okay.
Ambrotos raises his hand.
Correct.
Okay, I can see I can see some sort of pattern here.
Pattern over
Then I will need someone who can take care of the onboard weaponry, keep everything in maintenance, and will be the primary user in battle.
Oi, Captain.
So
If you don't
that's
mind.
that's Dandy.
Yes. I double as a mid, by the way. So like, please.
Perfect. Then it's good to have you on deck. Engineers. Rotos. Cook already.
Yes, sir.
Sven. Perfect. Negation. Then quartermaster who will take care of our supplies and restock in ports.
I can do that too.
Excellent. Then and then we have Yara. If I look at you, you look like you're pretty quick on your feet, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will would need your help to unfurl the sails and to you're sort of a choker in battle, because the ballista we have here is more than a one-person job to use effectively in combat. So you will
Lizard,
do
when I
the sail work and stuff like that, and then help Andy with the cannons and ballista.
It should be a pleasure to have my lady on my side. Good to meet you, baby. Pow pow.
Stop.
We
You
will
feel
not
disgusted.
have anything like that on my
I don't even have to.
Or I will have.
Wait, sorry. Danny, roll charisma.
Please roll high. Please roll high.
I just hope for the lowest roll right now.
19.
19.
Oh my
19.
god.
Damn it.
Yara, can you roll an insight check, please?
Finger guns are going. Pow 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 pow.
Insight check, please, Yara.
Can I use Fortune to make him roll a 6?
You
to make
can do that,
Dandy-
yes.
Dandy, you roll a 6.
You rolled a 7 now because +1 still.
Can I inspire him?
Yes, please do.
You mean Dandy or?
No, not Dandy, Yara.
Certainly, how do you
Why would you
inspire
do
her?
that?
Oh my god.
How do you inspire her?
Will I will not talk to Yara, but to Dandy and say we will have nothing of that on my ship.
Certainly.
Especially not
Excuse
with your,
me. I'm just
crew,
out here giving complimentaries to the beautiful woman in front of me. And I take my pinky fingers and I lick it and then I wipe my eyebrows. Like sleek
You
black
have a
eyebrows.
7 mate on charisma
For
right
your
now.
information,
It's just cringe at this point, bro.
So
Oh
no,
my god.
Bro.
Yara did not swoon for you. Quite the
Don't
opposite.
worry,
She
Yara.
almost threw up.
One day, Yara, you'll be mine.
I would
I
like
should really
to
stop myself.
persuade him to really stop what he's doing, please.
Can just talk to him about that.
Just shut the fuck up. Shut the
oh
fuck
my
up.
Hey, who knows? Maybe she's blushing underneath that mask.
I highly
Yum,
doubt
yum.
that.
Suddenly you
Hey,
see
I
that her
love
skin
it.
just gets paler somehow.
You see, it's working. There's a reaction out of her. Aha!
I rather laugh at
Disgust.
stupid.
Any other
Dandy
things
Well-
we
only
need to
has
talk
one
about?
type.
So-
Let's get back to business. The from my understanding, some of us have some some tasks to do in Vivelir Beach.
I'm just there to party, baby.
I quite literally just want to go to Ilson as quick as possible.
Yeah,
I don't
Mr.
know
Uzui.
how I got here.
But now you're trapped with us
Okay, done
for
that.
eternity.
I personally can do with a pretty short stop in Vivelir Beach. If we just dock there, refill our rations, so we can hold out for I think 3 weeks or something on the ship, and then make our way to Ilsan. It should be we should be pretty good.
Well, technically, if I can create, like, if I can get some fish and dry it out or dried meat, I can make our rations last from 3 weeks to 6.
Perfect. All in all, I think that the travels from Vivelir Beach to Ilsan should be around about a week, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes, around
Right.
5-6 days.
Okay, perfect.
Rather have
Because
more
you're
than an
quite lucky, because you would notice, while you are Vivelir Beach does not move very fast around Nos, but Ilson actually does. So it's closer when you depart.
Okay, so Ilsan is moving towards us.
Technically, yeah.
Perfect. So I have expertly calculated our course.
In his mind, with an intelligence of what was it?
11, I think.
Let's go.
Oh, so I'm still the stupidest one here.
Yeah.
No, I've been there, done
Muzan.
that.
Oh, never mind.
So I think Mr. Ambrotos, your business on Ilsan seemed like a pressing matter.
Quite so indeed. I'm glad one of you can see that.
Well,
Would you care
Captain-
to elaborate what your goal is there?
As far as I'm allowed to tell, capturing one criminal.
Excuse me. If you wouldn't mind Dandy saying a few words or so.
Yeah, tell me.
Well, I'm not too sure about this Ambrosa guy, but like, what criminal are you catching? From which demographic is he? Is he someone that's with us on the astral plane, or is he someone that you've got to find out in time? Question mark. Mr. Ambrosa, what's your affiliation with him in time, if you don't mind me asking?
Fine then. The man used to be on a planet called Aros. Quite a backwater planet, I won't lie, but still suitable. I then tried to capture him then, didn't work out so well, and then I got captured here. I currently have a theory that he is at the planet of Hilgus. But I'm trying to avoid that, which is why I'm trying to go to Ilsan so I can better prepare for the next time I see him.
You still haven't told us what you're trying to capture him. What's his crime?
If the Raven Queen is not saw fit to tell you, then I don't see fit to tell you either.
Oh, I
To my
see.
understanding, whole thing turns into a joint venture. It's as we would say on Madrigal, one hand would wash another. So whole crew would help you with your problem, and we would sort the problems of the crew out.
That sounds like an excellent idea, Captain. I'm just saying, I hope Mr. Ambrose is willing to wash the other hand too. I'll head
Well,
back
then
to
I can
my.
give you one piece of information left if you want to listen.
Please do.
If we ever find ourselves on a planet that does not have air, I have magic that can help us breathe there. That's about all I'm wanting to say.
As useful as that might sound,
Is that planet bound or would it work out here as well?
Would work out here as well.
Huh. Magics. Should really look into that. That seems useful.
I wouldn't dive too deep into it. But I suppose we all sorted out, aren't we? All got our roles. We've all been tasked with what we need. Am I right?
Yep.
Yes.
How about I suggest we retire to our quarters and have a swift and cheerful night's rest.
I would say
I need
rather
to go
let me
consult.
cook a meal before everyone goes to bed.
Ooh, that sounds
Can't go
lovely.
to bed on an empty stomach.
Captain, what do you say? Does that sound like a good idea?
I mean, what do we have a cook for if he doesn't make meals? I mean,
Exactly.
I honestly would expect 3 meals per day, but that's like only
That's
my
if we have enough
expectation.
rations. I haven't checked
Yeah,
the
it's
storage
neat,
yet,
though.
but if I can, and we have
I-
enough, I can see what I can do.
I think uh, Alastor and me we checked the ship top to bottom. So what how many rations would we have, or how long could we hold out?
In forms of rations, it is currently 1.5 weeks, so approximately like 11 days.
Would you mind and keep track of that, Sven?
On it.
Perfect.
I would like to check ballistics to see if all weapons fire.
Ooh, Yara, madam. If you want to go check ballistics, why don't I accompany you? Sounds like a brilliant idea.
Rather not. I'd
Oh,
rather
you
not.
can't
Thank
have one. You can't have one pilot in the ballista. You need two of them to man it. So it would be
We will
best if I
follow
come
up
with
on
you,
that
just
then.
in case. Just in case something might happen. Don't worry. The captain
I need
very
to be-
explicitly made it. Oh, he said you need
I
a
don't
drink.
think-
I've got drinks on me all the time. Why don't we
Uh,
party, baby?
Have you ever used one of these ballistas, Mr. Dandy?
Oh, certainly. I
Very
told
well.
you, I used to work for the church.
Have you not heard? The church uses ballistas every day.
That's all we are.
The
Dandy
churches
can
on
stay
Nottingham do not
here.
use ballistas every day.
Well, Captain, if you really want to know what part of the church I was part of, I come from a very mysterious order. I don't know if you heard them, if you heard of them. We are the Dark Order. We follow the teachings of the New Way in search of the
So
ray of truth.
your own order refers to itself as mysterious?
Well, I've done a lot of searching outside of my order, and as far as I could tell, they are mysterious. And we've done a lot of shady things in the past, now that I think about it. I'll fill you
Think
on
that
that over a nice cup of tea.
now it's time for a soundboard. Whack 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 whack.
On it! Wait, fuck, where is it? There, yes!
I still have it muted so the video doesn't get it.
Damn it, Jim!
But Captain, please listen to me when I say this. I don't think you understand. You see, the Order, well, the Order is a very complicated place. You see,
Oh, really?
yeah.
And
I
what is so
personally come
complicated?
the art of. Give me a second. I'm reading my own backstory. Give me a second.
Best character
I
creation ever.
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I follow a group known as the Art of Faith. We follow the new way. Eh, you know what? Fine. I'll just prove myself on the battlefield because that is what we do.
It's the
And unfortunately,
for some reason incorporate alcoholic beverages with coffee and cream.
oh, you in a police coffee?
Oh, I was hinting to a White Russian.
Ah, I see.
Or I
Not
think
bad,
they
not bad.
in university are referenced as a White Charhassian.
Cool, thank you
At least you got
for making canon stuff that I did not participate in.
You have been
Uh,
mercied.
Thank you.
well, seeing as that I'm not allowed to go to the blister room with our fine Yara, I'm gonna stand on the brig and watch the stars. Maybe I'll find something of value. I've closed my hands and I've cry out, "Oh, Krizix, guide me, show me your way.
I would like
Bring
to go
forth
to the
the
kitchen and
darkness
start
and
cooking, please.
And as
Gotcha.
all that happens, I just stand up, still deep in thought about how illusion magic works, and just see him do that, and just ask myself, what the fuck happened here? I just
Oh,
I just
Father,
go
show me
up, and I just go up
guide
to
me
the
with your
steering
wings.
wheel and say, what the fuck's he doing?
Oh, Father, show me the way. Physics,
But
bring forth
Alastor
your
is so
family
sneaky. I
destiny.
forgot about him in Protocol.
I know, and I didn't want to say anything because I found it
Yeah,
funny.
Same.
We
Sorry,
I
forgot
mean,
it
sorry.
was
I
just
still have
for
to
a
stream.
minute there.
I mean, to be honest, to fire the ballista every round, you need 3 people at it.
Yeah, you need to load it, to aim it, and to fire it.
Oh, follow Yara then.
Gotcha.
Or you
That's why
just
I
search every round.
Dandy turns around and says, "That's why Dandy suggested me coming with, but Yara refuses to have me with her and I roam alone. So, unfortunately, I'm here praying, Father, oh risen, guide me, show your holder the way. But I don't accept you. Anyway, Mother now, please show me the way. Mother, lead us to our destination.
Ambrotos.
Wait, excuse me, are you and Ambrotos friends by chance? Do you know each other?
How did you hear
No.
that from across half the ship?
That's a good question.
Good question. Good question.
I was given
Yara, can you
divine wisdom by my risen.
No.
maybe
We
can you
just
please repeat that?
met one another.
Caw-caw! A crow lands on my shoulder.
It doesn't.
And I look at them.
It's Tic
Guys,
Tac.
it's not Tic Tac. I've
It
got my
is
own
Tic
crow.
Tac. You
I've got
just
my...
didn't notice it was Tic Tac all along. Because I didn't
No.
give you a pet. Because you didn't ask me.
I yell
Yeah,
over
it's
to
more like
Tic
a
Tac.
mental illness, basically. You should think of him as
I'm
a
at the
mental
back,
illness.
got my own pet.
Then tell me about that stuff.
I did. It's in
Fucking.
my backstory.
It
The
isn't.
the
No,
bird.
it
Yeah.
isn't.
It really
I
is.
read the entire thing. Bullshit.
The risen Krizix brought back from the nether to show me the way or teach me the old ways. Anyways, I'm not just speaking to myself. I don't know if people are hearing me. They must think I'm crazy.
I
And
Oh well,
certainly
Dandy,
do.
I think you are.
Dandy is 100% snake.
so far you didn't do anything to prove us to prove it otherwise. So I think the
Yes, because I'm
assumption is
trying
valid.
to. I'm talking to an imaginary bird in front of my face. I don't think they can see it, but I'm sure they will see you sometime. Six. Oh, maybe they not. Maybe they will. But who knows? Excellent.
Sven, can you roll? Do you have cooking tools?
I assume that the ship would have cooking tools as it is a kitchen.
Certainly. Do you have proficiency with cooking tools? Is the question.
I know how to cook, like make fish and shit, because I lived in a forest, bro. So I'm gonna make the basic shit, but good shit.
Okay. That is a survival roll, a base one.
Shit and die.
Still at 16.
I guess I have to go to the kitchen.
Oh hell no! Don't stress it.
You have proficiency with cook's utensils.
That's fine. I
Let's
will
go.
learn cooking. I'm just cooking because I like to cook. Keep it
Let's-
healthy, you know.
Is there any paint on the ship?
Um, the blood, but otherwise no. It seems to be a very cheap ship in total.
No, I wanted to know whether there's paint I can use to paint something with. Not if the
Oh.
ship itself is painted.
Oh, okay, sorry. You would find like powder color,
Okay.
which is how they drew before they had paint, so
Okay.
it would work for drawing.
I know how it works. Because I do have proficiency with painter's utensils. I will go to the bow of the ship because I researched my vocabulary. Haha! I will
That's
go
the
to the bow of the ship,
front.
tie that's the front. Tie a rope to my waist and let myself dangle from the front and
And
ride.
where do you tie it to?
Muzan, come here.
I'm holding it.
Strength check.
Dangle me.
Why are you doing this again?
Because I'm an unhinged lunatic, like everyone on aboard of this vessel.
No, we're not crazy.
Excuse
boy.
you.
Boing.
I am quite sane.
You jump down. You did somewhat fall onto the side, but it works. Muzan is having difficulties holding you up though.
Wouldn't I, due to the gravitational pull of the ship itself, stick to the outside of the ship?
The gravitational pull is literally a line on this lane here, on this here, so you're not that far down,
Okay.
at least yet.
Yeah, I want to write the name of the ship onto the side of the ship itself.
The Flyfisher.
Oh, we'll give it a different name.
Gotcha.
I will call it the Dawnbreaker.
The Dawnbreaker. Sounds like a
Because
sword,
yo-
not a ship.
We escaped the cultists and their dreaming god, and now their dawn has broken.
Perfect.
Have I ever told you that I'm a warrior poet?
Really? I never would have thought about
You
it.
ran,
It's not like
Pika.
you're a bard.
Am I?
Yeah. Technically.
Ah, come on, man.
Technically.
I'm the captain. That
The
suffices.
captain. Then I want to roll that Muzan rolls another strength check to pull him up.
Please roll.
17. That's 17 is good enough.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I would continue to go through ballistics with Dandy.
Oh,
Wait,
am I there with you?
Okay.
Am I
Dandy
allowed?
was.
Okay.
Ambrotos will follow.
As you go up, you climb the ladder and suddenly bump into something. You cannot see anything.
Well, it's not dark in here, can I? Am I just blinded?
No, everything's okay. It's just you bumped into nothing.
How do you do that?
I knocked the nothingness.
You
Knock,
you
knock,
swipe
knock,
where
knock.
you like bumped into and it was not there.
Can I knock on it? Hello.
No, there's literally you
Yara?
swiped at
Hey,
it and
woman.
there's nothing.
Oh, that's weird.
As I see him do it, I just ask him, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It appears that I bumped into something. I don't know what. I got stuck. I don't know. Come check this out.
I check it out.
What do you check out?
There's nothing.
What I
there.
bumped?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Cool. Good job.
He's going insane.
You take 1
hit
point
one.
of insanity. What is that, Call of Cthulhu, I think?
Can I do an investigation check to see if I notice anything? If I notice anything happening around?
You can roll a perception check on that, yes.
Oh, perception edge. Nice.
Perception, yes.
24.
24. Okay,
I mean, I have +8.
I know. I'll write it to you, okay?
Alright.
I'll write it to you what you notice.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You can certainly do an
Just-
Arcana check, yeah.
Please.
There's your channel.
No, 14, not bad.
14. That definitely, when you bumped into it, you felt magic.
Hmm.
You felt the Arcana.
Very suspicious. Classic. Do you see it? Do you feel it? Certainly. Yeah, I do. So, it's confirming
I
my
shout out.
suspicion.
I shout out for Dandy's name in the distance.
Oh,
Dandy!
Yara, my dear. Are you calling for me? I'm coming immediately.
Man, give out everything away for the girl. What the fuck?
You've called, my lady. How may I be of service to you?
If you're going to spend time with me dealing with ballistics, you might as well get to work.
Oh,
Now,
certainly.
deal with all those.
Excuse me?
Where do I spend time with this individual? Get to work.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll remember this.
I'll preload the launch of us quickly.
Spicy will
But first,
remember
you can
this.
launch.
I will
How
remember
many
this
how many
fact.
bolts do we have for the ballista?
You found 14 bolts.
Okay.
Judging from my previous
Five
experience-
gold pieces per bolt. Just
Yes,
FYI.
it is stated like that.
So maybe don't go shooting into nothingness.
Oh, no, don't worry, don't worry. Space fare, unlike like normal ship fare, we're going to have to board them at some point. The ballistas are just there to slow them down. So I can see you are very tight. We like to keep our money tight because, you know, gold is expensive for these bloody things. Might as well just board the ship and slaughter everyone on it. What do you say?
Sounds like a deal.
Excellent. Wait.
All your
Hmm.
ballista expert now said, oh, fuck the ballista.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we're sitting in a position where we've got not that many ballistas. Judging from, like, you know, my experience, we're going to need at least, like, 30 to, like, take down a ship if we just want to blow it up. And we're about halfway down. So if we do get into any fights along the way with pirates, like we did previously, and this is the Astral Sea, we're going to need a lot more. Wait, who's our bank? Who's taking care of the bank on the ship? We need to put this up on stock page. Is that
That would
Sven?
be either the quartermaster or myself.
I am quartermaster.
Excellent. I'll pick this up with Sven. Tell him immediately. Is there like a horn on the in the ballista room at the moment?
No, you can talk to the pipe down here.
Oh, the pipe. Okay, I'll get to the pipe and tell Sven to like put some bolts on the list for us.
As you
How
was
Once we
many
get
bolts
working.
you
to
need is the question.
Okay, well, considering we're sitting with about 14 bolts, we're gonna need a lot more. But for now, I'd say 6 would be sufficed. It was a
Nah,
rounded number of
I'm
20.
around it. No. From there, let's at least round it up to an additional. Yeah, let's make it 20 for now.
That would
Because it's
be
rather have more than
6.
enough.
So
I'm around it to
then,
20, more than enough. Because then we have. How many ballistas do we have on the ship?
Uno.
no, we've got one, right?
One.
So
Yes.
if we need okay, so they cost 5 for a single
Yeah.
bolt, right? So 5 times 16
Give me a
would be
second.
about
Hold up, I'm hearing something.
Plus,
70.
we can't efficiently use more than one at a time, because I suspect that 3 people manning the ballista and the mages that we have slinging spells from a distance would be is better than firing multiple ballistas per round.
Well, we've got Yara out there, right? Yara, you seem to be a monk, right?
Yes.
Yes, we've got Yara, which means loading a ballista extremely fast wouldn't be a problem for her. You've got my expert aim, pow pow, right? And when it comes to close quarter combat, me and Yara will be on the job. I've got my trusty axe with me all the times, and Yara's got her fists. You do use your fists, right?
Yes,
Excellent.
I have a kind of sort of like a weapon that I don't rarely use.
I see. And then we've got Ambrosa, right? If I'm not mistaken, you seem to be someone of high intelligence. So you seem like you use spells, right? You said you use spells for air, right?
Yes, I use spells for many things.
So maybe keeping Ambrosa on the what's the ballista quarters called again? What can we call it? The not the cockpit.
The ballista is, I think, on top of the captain's cabin. You said, right? Deal?
Yes.
It's at the stern of the ship.
Seeing as we're on the stern, the first port that's going to be, we need to get grapple hooks. No, we don't. Do we need grapple hooks to travel through space, or how are we going to get? How are we going to board another ship? We can't just jump on top of it, can we?
Is the guy still is Dandy still by the pipe?
Oh yes, we're talking this live through the entire ship.
Oh, then
Everyone can
I'm gonna say this.
insane.
Technically, I could teleport myself onto the ship. I'm not sure if I can take anyone with me, but it should be possible.
Well, Mr. Spin, if the ship is in, if
traditional
we,
way.
yes,
Traditional way would be ramming a ship and grappling it with hooks, and then either jumping aboard or climbing there via rope. I wouldn't recommend just jumping into space and hurdling for 120 feet through space, because if you miss the ship, you're pretty fucked.
If we can get into 30 feet of the ship, I can teleport with Spin, and we can do a covert, or not a covert, and a vanguard into the ship, so we can open up the docks and we can port, and you guys can port behind us. If that's truly what we need to get done.
I'm done.
Once we blow, it sounds like a brilliant idea. Because once me and Yara blow out the enemy ship's engines, we can then approach, and once we've approached, me and Spin will TP across, and just not stealthily,
I
but
wouldn't
like
recommend blowing out the ship's the engine, because if the engine is critically damaged, you lose the gravitational field.
Well, if they aim for the exact spot in which the gravitational engine would not say
wouldn't say engine,
the
maybe
thruster.
the thrusters.
Yeah, aim for
Yes,
the
there we
thruster. Why
go.
the engine?
We need to take out their thrusters. Wait, why are you telling me how to deal with the ship? I told you, I've dealt with ballistics before. I worked for the church. You guys don't believe
I don't
me.
know your church, so I can't, like, with certainty say that you have dealt with a ballista. You have only told me so far that you are good with it.
Yeah,
It's good to
I
cover
should
your
be.
bases, know what everyone knows, gain knowledge, and then, do.
I see. That sounds like a good idea. Speaking, since you're here with us, then how far is the feast for our first victory? Actually, we should have actually been feasting, but no, we shouldn't be. How is our meal?
20 minutes. Just give me 20 minutes, okay? I'm
Okay.
nearly done.
Yeah, just
Goddamn.
make sure we've got the ballistas on record, and we'll see you in a bit.
Thumbs up. Anything else you wish to do? Otherwise, I would say we'll take up a ration and get to Vivelir Beach today.
That sounds like a brilliant idea. I agree.
Wait, is there a mast? Like, something for
There,
a lookout?
there is a crow's nest in the middle here.
Okay. Then I would like to go in there and just be the lookout, I guess. Since I still don't have a role and nobody else is doing it.
Gotcha.
There isn't much to do, because we're pretty much just sailing in a straight line to Vivelir Beach. It's going to get interesting once we get there. And I assume that the rest of the crew has been instructed in these 2 days how to do proper knots and how to unfurl and
I learned
don't
from
know.
Yara how to use kitchen utensils.
Is it how to furl sails? I have no idea. I only know that you unfurl them. You
You
No, it's
can
furl,
start
unfurl.
hoist
learning
sail?
cooking. You learn cooking by cooking, mate.
I know, but like, I know how to cook on my planet. I need to know how to use the cooking tools efficiently on here. And if someone knows, I'm gonna learn.
Put it in the brewer. We brew it.
Bro, I know how to cook. I just don't know how to use conventional cooking methods.
Wait, don't tell me you sit behind the fire, right?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. I like you. I'll continue. Let me help. Let me give you a hand with that.
He knows how to stir and how to use a conventional knife, but you know these French cheese knives, they really fuck
Yeah,
him
I
up.
have no idea how to use those things. That's like, what the fuck is this?
Let's go to Vivelir Beach.
Certainly, after this travel, you finally reach Vivelir Beach. Vivelir Beach, the very busy city, as it's known, appears to be not so busy right now, at least at port. You weren't thinking that much of it, but because it could just be that they're in the center of the city as usual. As you dock in, you do notice an individual that Armando and Muzan instantly recognize as the person they got a job from.
Well, about that.
As you like dock in, put the board out to cross. She's just standing there, right next to the board.
I will leave the ship and take off my hat and bow before her.
Mhm.
Wer
Say,
war das nochmal? Ich hab's nicht gehört.
Koifelen, the person that gave you the job.
Ah, das ist die Clan-Tusse.
Yes.
Yeah. I immediately bow down. It is an honor seeing you, mistress.
Certainly. Where is the box? This does not look like the ship you left on.
Well, there have been some altercations. Oh, the one ship was lost, and I will point to the one behind me. Another one was gained, and I fear that the box of was temporarily misplaced. But I mean, I wouldn't be Captain Armando if I did not hold my word, would I?
Mhm. Certainly. I will cut that from the payment. But the other people, as you also finish up and try to leave the boat, you notice this individual in ninja clothing, very in which just looks contradicting, very bright, like orange ribbons going off. Her boots actually have axes on the bottom of them, and she's very much armed with and white hair. Alastor, you immediately recognize that she's one of you, also like
Oh, of course she
Alastor.
is.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
quite peculiar. Now then,
I will. Should I? I mean, not should I, but when, not if, when I retrieve your chest, I will bring it back to Vivelir shortly.
that's awesome. The biggest problem is that we are somewhat on a time limit.
Well,
Well, you
I
see,
came.
mistress, I am also on a time limit, if you know.
Yes, it
And
is
if
quite the
I've
same
learned
time
one
limit,
thing,
Muzan. I am
if
aware.
I've learned one thing, it is the big generosity of the Akuma Chosei clan to give us Jetzt habe ich den Satz vergessen.
That is quite generous to say that, even though we as a clan voted against you. But I thank you at least somewhat. Now, when do we think we will get our delivery back?
I came to Vivelir Beach exactly for that reason. I have the suspicion that some of the more dubious folk here might know who has taken it, and with this knowledge, I can then track it down and bring it back to its rightful, damn it, vocabulary.
Owner.
Not this word. His rightful owner.
That is quite good, but when, like, how long will you take for that? We don't know when we don't have time anymore. I'm trying to keep this
Considering,
vague for your own safety.
Considering it left Yoshiwara?
Yoshinwaran.
Yoshinwaran? It left Yoshinwaran, what, 4 days ago?
Approximately, yeah.
Approximately. I think with a maximum of 2.5 weeks, I could get it here. It depends on the distance that has to be traveled and the yeah, you know. There are a bunch of variables that have to be cleared up, but you caught me on the wrong foot here.
Of course, of course. I'm sorry. Muzan,
Walk out of the room.
What is it, mistress?
as her eyes start to glow, you hear in your head, "We don't have time for this."
Of course, mistress. I'm already on a lead which sent me to Vivelir Beach. I will make out the location of the first pillar and, of course, bring the information straight to one of your outposts.
I will hope so, at least. Then we sadly have to fight without the content of the box. And I would at least ask for the generous offer for a replacement of the job to at least help us in this conquest of fighting one of the pillars.
While while I'm investigating the leads here, I'm of course looking out for the box and its content.
Certainly, certainly. And she starts to speak again. So, at least, what am I working with here?
With me, I think that should be assurance enough. I'm certain that the tales of the fabled Captain Armado have traveled across the astral sea, and my reputation
I'm sorry,
so far has been impeccable.
I was quite busy not dying. You know, it's of course a lovely fairy tale that you can probably tell me after we are finished. So I would like for you people to tell me what you're capable of, so I may go to our camp and strategize a plan to fight the pillar.
Excuse me. Hello.
Yes.
I was told not to do this, but madam, you are absolutely stunning, and you have no need to fear.
I know
because
that's
you've got
quite the point. And?
Okay, you've got no need to fear. You've got us the crew of the Dawnbreak body of Starfleet. Might not have heard much about it, but we've been newly formed and reforged as weapons for our captain, which is I, Dandy. And we shall follow the way of fate and guide us to whatever this pillar book is, and guide you to your box and whatever the content. Trust me, we have everything under control. Pow pow.
May I clarify something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
First of all, that Andy, we are not truly a crew. We are mostly just people who were captured together, fought together, and are currently with each other. I have no idea how far my travels with all of you will continue. After my goals are done, I fully intend on going back home.
Well, that
As
sounds like
for
an
whoever
excellent
this
plan.
pillar is, I'm not connected with them, nor do I truly care who they are. So I don't see really why I would bother helping.
Ambrosa, I think you forget who you're dealing with. Our beautiful captain, our wonderful captain, here has informed us that one hand washes the other. And as much as you want to leave and get away to capture whoever you capture, it appears that we are now stuck here trying to help our captain do what we need to get done here first. And if you're willing to help us, I'm sure we'll be able to. Like he said, our destination is next. What's the place called again?
Ilsa.
Elson. We are heading to Elson straight after this. So, if I were you, I'd be very swiftly in, or willing to be swiftly finish this job that these hitmen appear to have, so we can get you and drop you off. Because as much as you want to leave, I want you gone. Like I said, I don't really trust you here now. So, how does that
Well,
sound?
then, let's just get this over with quickly.
Excellent. Milady, guide us to your camp and let us go on to strike down thy enemies. Because I
Before we
don't think we
do
move
that,
forward. Yes.
let's talk about money though. Because you did say something about them getting paid, and something similar to that this is gonna be the same pay grade, but I'm not exactly sure if that includes us.
I would like it if it included us getting paid.
Me and Milady here, we struck a deal for transportation for some for a crate. But the crate has since been lost. But I think we agreed on I think a payment of 20 gold upon arrival.
20 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Is that 20 gold per person within this deal you
20
made with
gold
her?
per box, and
Yes.
it was a single box.
So what you're telling me is you and your friend here would have split the money down the middle, giving each of you 10
Yeah.
gold. But now,
Well,
if we are working,
it was my 20 gold, and I offered Mr. Muzan passage to Vivelir Beach in exchange for his help in steering well,
So what
a
you're saying
very
is,
bad excuse for a ship we left Yoshin Varen in.
but
so what
still,
you're saying is we're not gonna get paid.
If we don't have the box, right?
now here's the issue I'm having.
Well,
As
that's kind of the
the-
the thing with the transportation contract, isn't it?
true, but now
Yes,
here's
I
the thing,
see.
right? We are currently going to be on a ship for a really fucking long time, right? I don't know how long that's gonna happen or whatever the fuck's gonna go on. But we need that money now to buy rations and anything else we need. If we can get an advance maybe of half that.
I already received some money. I will hand you let's be generous. I will hand you 25 gold.
25, that can get us at least. I'll check on missed rations
Generous.
if
You
it can actually
almost
get us.
gave him. You gave him 25 years worth of work.
25
Well,
gold,
Sven.
right?
Captain Armando is a very generous man. And of course that is the money of the ship. So
That is an
if
additional
you
25.
if you don't spend anything, I expect the money back.
I'm the quartermaster. I'll keep it in a separate account, of course. This will
Well,
all
wait,
be
question.
going into food, weapons, upkeep of the ship. And of course, maybe if we become profitable, wages for each crew member.
As long as I'm getting paid, I'm
wait,
staying on the crew.
I will pay the wages myself.
True, but
Back-
remember, any money left over could still be used as wages. So by all means.
Finn, before we continue this
Yes.
conversation, we've docked. Right? Wouldn't that mean would be like our first job would be like resupplying on supplies? Why don't we
That
give
is
our
why
contact
I
details to the captain, and I'll join you on the travels because I'm pretty sure you
How
need
would he
someone.
have contacted us? We'll just meet back at the ship. Easiest
Yeah.
method.
Yeah, following plan. We will meet back at the ship in, let's say, 6 hours. I trust you, Mr. Sven. I think I didn't get your last name.
It's Sven 7.
Of course it is. Mr. Seven, to resupply the ship and stock us 3 weeks of rations. And
what I can.
I wouldn't go overboard with the bolt. And I think you'll just grab someone from the crew and
I already offered my hands.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Excellent. I will go and do my business and try to find the person I have to find. And I think Mr. Muzan also has some, Mr. Uzui, that's correct, also has some unfinished business here in Vivelir Beach.
Of course.
Don't forget about Ambrotos. He's got someone he's looking for too. Maybe there'll be information for you, Mr. Secretive.
To each their own, my friend. Do not
I
inquire
suppose
for
you're
those
right.
who you do not need.
Anyways, let us continue with our journey then. Sven, lead the way, buddy.
Right? Let's go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Muzan, Koifelen moves up to you and just goes, into the camp we go.
Of course, milady. But I have to tell you one thing.
Yes.
Did you see that woman coming out of the ship?
The fire genasi.
Yes. Her kind looks like the people that swore that swore their lives to the summer pillar.
In some extent,
The only
yes,
thing
but
the only thing that is missing is the white clothes.
indeed it is. That's why I did not suspect anything. They do not quite hide their following.
I'm not quite sure. Maybe they're adapting. I will still keep an eye on that thing.
I move close to Ambrotos.
Is something wrong?
May
there?
I? The fire genasi, lady.
Oh, yes. I turn.
Would you mind also following us towards the camp?
I'll prefer not to. I have duties to take care of on the ship.
Quite interesting. She seems to grab into her bag and pull something out. You don't quite see it. I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw. Yara.
How do I roll?
You on your character
So
sheet,
low.
towards the left, you can see saving throws.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh, yes. I throw wisdom.
And then wisdom.
Good lord. What is happening?
Should I roll it for you?
Please do.
Gotcha. That's a natural 2. Shouldn't have done that.
I give her a 12.
What? Sorry?
I use Portent to give her a 12.
12. That's 14. That's still not good enough.
Oh, that's the 2 gone.
That's the 2 portents gone. Would you mind telling me it's just the top line thoughts you are having?
Well, I'm just thinking of doing my chores, eating, and going to sleep. Is that a problem?
She also wants to kind of know what you're thinking of her and Muzan.
Ah, I notice as they seem to have a very ominous look to themselves, but I ignore it considering my intelligence is quite low.
Gotcha. It seems we can't quite get her to join us, Muzan. Then we shall just go.
Of course, if you say so, mistress.
How many times shall I tell you that not to call me that?
I'm sorry, mistress.
What did I just say?
He's
Get
not a
out of
very
here.
quick learner.
Suddenly, what the other people, what do they want to do?
Hmm.
Is there a
Then,
city nearby?
You are in the city of Vivelir.
Okay, does it look like there's any like place where artisans would be?
You can certainly look around.
Yeah, I'll go look around for them.
Gotcha. The other people?
then, can I ask you a question, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Ben, Ben,
Sven.
Sven?
Ben,
Sven?
Oh,
Ben,
Zendo.
Ben.
Yeah, sorry. Someone was talking to me, IRL.
Lol. Uh, instead of going straight to 6 hours, so why don't we go traverse towards a pub? Hmm. Or maybe find the red light district of this beach. I've heard some pretty fancy tales about that place. The women here are amazing.
Well, my friend, I have an additional tingle of my own that I can spend, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, listen.
It's not even
Fortunately,
like that.
unfortunately, I do not divulge into the temptations of the flesh. My teachings
Who
teach me
says that,
otherwise.
man? We can go buy like 10 gold worth of alcohol for the ship.
Hmm.
Personal
Besides
stash,
alcohol,
man. Personal stash.
wait, that does sound like a good idea. Maybe I've also got some gold of my own, 10 as well. I would like to go look for maybe an enchanter or a blacksmith, you know.
Dude, hold up. I whisper into your ear, man. I actually have
Mhm.
50 gold in my pouch. But if I see any of it go missing, that isn't the extra 25 the guy gave us, I will kill someone. That's a promise.
The fact you told me that gives me, the off vibe. But yes, let's
Don't
find the pub.
worry.
I think we should start off there first, you know.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
Do we find the pub?
Yes, you actually find a quite interesting pub called the Kitty Litter Inn.
Oh no.
I have questions.
Some, something tells me this is gonna be a furry experience. Crack, 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 crack. We open
In
the door.
D&D, that's normal because there's literally cat people.
Well, yeah, he means like
I'm one of them.
probably a
I'm
lot
one
of
of them.
You are one of them, yes.
true, but I feel like he means like there's gonna be a shit ton of fur and shit in the air or something, man.
oh my god.
Actually, it's not. It's quite a clean and beautiful inn. It is somewhat focused, and I think you can think of what.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Danny likey. Excuse me. Reception. Don't know.
Yes.
What would I call? It's been a while since I've been back to Vivelia Beach. Is there anything new happened? Anything interesting? It's been a while.
I mean, quite certainly. For a little price, I will tell you anything.
Little prize.
I would like to
Oh,
persuade her to give the
whoa, whoa, whoa.
information to us her own
Mr.
accord.
Sven, please.
Roll persuasion
love
and
that.
tell me what you
Right.
say.
So that's not very good. It's a 12.
What do you say?
For someone so beautiful as you, wouldn't you just give us the information for free?
Quite sorry, honey. That's not how that works.
Yes,
Well,
my friend here doesn't seem to understand. How about we have a glass of mead for the both of us, please? And I slide. What would be your selling price, John, for such information?
Approximately a silver.
Oh, excellent. I was about to slide over a silver anyway. Here's a silver, and how much would the mead be?
In total, a silver.
Oh, just one silver piece?
Yeah.
How do I do that? Deduct. How do I do that?
figure it out.
In
You got
inventory,
this.
when you click your currency, you can select the coins
And you can give
themselves.
yourself change, mate. I'm not doing
How do
that
I?
for you.
Okay.
You
Okay,
can
I
see how
see.
much silver gold piece is worth, and then you can give yourself the change.
Uh, so I'm busy with it. Don't worry, I'm busy.
He's
I'm
doing
busy with
maths.
it. You can-
He's doing maths.
Yeah, no, our family has a troubled mental past with math.
I am a genius at maths. Thank you very much.
Not when it comes to actually calculating money, only calculating how much it's gonna cost for food.
That is true. Wait, shit. I did it
Great.
wrong again. So, my darling, what is the tea in the town?
I have to say that a lot of pirates have appeared.
Alright.
Yes, but I think for you, someone that looks like you, that it's be way more interesting that the astral train has departed here.
I see. Yes, that is very scary.
I've heard it has some new management.
Oh. Do you know who this management might be?
I don't know, or maybe something can tickle my mind.
I slide over 2 silver pieces this time.
Okay, he just takes it. 'Cause he gave a lot of money. People have no sense of money in this game.
Money is nothing to me. I'm but a man of the church, my darling.
So,
Don't
it
worry,
is quite ironic. His name is actually Mr. Tren.
Mr.
Spelled,
Train.
it's spelled with an E though. We also found it quite funny.
No, you should never laugh. Is Mr. Train by chance um in the vicinity at the moment?
I
Or has
would
he left
quite
with the train?
say he is on the train, as is the train here.
I see. Where would I find the train station by chance
Oh, it
on this
is
location?
actually quite at the opposite side of the shore. So if
See.
you just move down the street, you should, and she just points to the direction, like opposite of the door, in quite that direction, and you should find it quite simply.
Why, thank you. Oh, before I leave, do you mind telling me where church?
Our church, it is, of course, at the very center.
What beliefs is that? I might
Because there are so many people from everywhere, we just made it a quiet place with many rooms to have people pray to their individual gods. Because building
see.
many churches would have just costed way too much money.
Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we. Which direction would be the slum?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Slums.
The slums.
Yeah.
We do not quite have that here. Either they live quite wealthy here or they don't live here.
Okay. Thanks for that information. Thanks for the meet too. It was very nice.
Certainly,
A
darling.
little sour on the end, but I'll see you around. Maybe next time we can, like, go to one of your rooms yourself.
Of course.
Oh, toodaloo. Then let us go.
I'm going to the market, man. We need to buy the shit. I want to have it sent to the ship so I can enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes,
I
you
see.
you can buy rations. Um, with your, I would say for 3 weeks, that's 10 gold pieces.
Fine by me.
Anyone else? Ambrotos, Yara, Alastor, Armando.
Did I find the artisan place?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Ambrotos is looking for a place with artisans by it.
Um, I mean, yeah, you do reach the shopping district where you also see in the distance just Sven and Dandy walking around. A bit further away, so you just ignored them. And you do notice some people making some wooden sculptures or stone sculptures even. Just they're very small. Someone made what appears to be a new game with what appears to be a board and very many different pieces on top of it.
Well, that looks quite interesting. How do you play this game that you have constructed here?
Oh, it is actually not so simple as you might think. So, you might know Dragon Chess. So,
Mm-hmm.
there's actually somewhat in the eastern part another game called Shoji.
Interesting. How is it played?
So they are very so I wrote it down on paper here what every piece can do. It comes with the board, of course, otherwise you don't know how to play.
Would it be possible to play it against you?
Oh, you can certainly try, but you have to know I make these boards. I have some experience.
The idea of learning something of such fine craftsmanship would be an honor. I would be pleasured to play against you.
Gotcha. Then please roll an intelligence check against him.
Okay, just raw intelligence.
Yes.
He has proficiency in board games.
Yes, he does. That is in fact correct. Ooh. You actually manage you played a big game, like a really long game, and when only like the king pieces of shoji, because there's also them, they're both there, and you made it into a stalemate. Because I rolled the exact same. I also rolled a 15.
Seems I'm actually getting the hang of this game.
Well, you're quite talented, I have to tell you.
Thank you. It is truly an honor to play with you. Would you like to go another round?
Oh, certainly. And you just play with him, I think, for a bit. um, Armando,
Well, I would.
Alastor, Yara, what do you people want to do?
Um, I want to do the two things. I don't know if the others maybe want to go first because I think it will take a bit of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I would like
Um,
to just move around inside the boat.
Gotcha.
I'll go down to the level where the kitchen is and the table, and I'll just start playing with my playing card set so I don't get rusty in those skills.
And I
Gotcha.
want to go to the tavern and win some money playing a dice game.
Ooh, see, you're
Gotcha.
going to gamble. Well,
No,
okay.
nothing, Sven.
What do
Oh
you
no.
want to
Oh,
play though is the question. You can certainly go to a
Anyone and
casino.
No,
Yahtzee.
I'm gonna steal money from like patrons, bro. Why steal money
Yahtzee.
from a casino
No,
when you can make it
that's the
from
thing.
patrons?
there is a very big casino, and they are almost
Actually.
in every inn, meaning that you almost cannot play except in the casino because they're making
Okay,
sure of it.
fine. Let's
Ooh.
see if I can. Let's see how much money I can make at that bitch.
Gotcha.
Then,
Actually,
As you
let me,
go
let me
into
follow
the
Sven.
casino, the clothing that all of the like employees wear looks familiar.
The flying fuck.
From
I want to try to remember shit.
Gotcha. Roll an intelligence check.
How they just do history? Cause that's remembering shit.
Intelligence.
Fuck. 5.
5.
I ain't
You are
smart.
thinking, that is certainly a suit.
Do I
That
remember
is a suit.
question?
Yes.
Right. Can I also roll intelligence?
Yes,
See if I know
certainly. You
anything?
can also try and remember
Okay.
shit.
No, it's an investigation. Good. Right.
Is that an intelligence-based thing? I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Certain. Do you have proficiency in that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then that's minus, so just 14.
Just 14. Are you serious with me?
Yes,
Why?
because it's not an investigation check. It's an intelligence
Ah.
check.
What do I see about these guys?
So, because you're not that quite dense as Sven, you quite easily notice that this is somewhat resembling the same outfit that Alastor is wearing.
Oh. I speak in Elvish to Sven. Excuse me, Sven. It seems like we've got like one of the partners. Or remember Alistair from the ship?
Yes.
They seem to be wearing the same or similar attire. So there might be an affiliation, but I wouldn't be so keen to divulge that information.
Then we shall
Maybe we
keep
should
it
go
to
play some dice
ourselves.
games, you know,
Hey
or some
man, that's
card
just
games.
you play the card games, I'll play the dice.
Oh, so let's go. I've got 7 silver. Spend. See what we can get.
I'm gonna take 1 gold coin for now on my cash.
Gotcha, I
Let's go.
want both of you to roll a d20.
Gods be helping me now. I got a 2.
17.
Oof, Sven, oof.
I've been rolling really shit the entire night.
So you were actually winning, like, holy shit, you couldn't believe it, like, you had some pretty shitty hands, but you managed to get past it. But then, it went rough, buddy.
That's fine. Technically, I only used 1 gold coin at the
Yeah,
beginning and then
you
lost it.
lost everything.
So just 1 gold coin's gone.
Yeah, the 1 gold coin is gone that you spent on tokens.
wait,
Dandy?
Ken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sorry, Spicy?
No, I would also like to use my disguise kit and actually also go to the fucking casino.
Gotcha!
Gambling! Gambling with friends!
As you do quite hide your suit.
Yes, my suit and probably also my mask.
Yes,
Since
yes,
I
yes.
don't really,
So
don't
you
really
you
want people to
put it
notice.
off, or
I put it off for the time being, but I
gotcha.
try to. I mean, the people I know don't really are around. I
Wait,
would say.
do I see Alistair coming into the
You
thingy
can
bob?
roll a perception check. I will
Can I
add a
perceive as well?
minus. Yeah, sure. I'll
That's a
add a
20.
-2 to both of them because you're busy playing a game right now.
I've just lost.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm
Unless
sad.
to
That's why
roll a
it's -2.
stealth check.
Oh, you cannot beat me at those.
Yeah.
Not 29.
Fuck
Oh.
you! What the bullshit is this?
I have a +11, mate.
Why?
I have Dex maxed out, dude, and I have
Oh,
expertise on
fucking
stealth.
course you do!
I'm a fucking assassin. What you want?
So, no, that's a wonderful game you're having, people. So, Dandy, you actually made 3 extra silver pieces.
Good.
Yeah.
Tic Tac's still on the ship.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Mm.
could I use 1 gold coin to buy myself some chips and
Yeah.
then just
Also
see if
roll a
I can?
d20, mate. You
But
can
can I
add
do
your
like some?
proficiency bonus towards it.
Okay, wait.
D20
Wait.
plus proficiency bonus.
Wait, plus 3, so 23, not 20.
Jesus, memory bang.
Natural 20. That's a 23 in total. With that 1 gold piece, you actually now gain extra 2 gold pieces. You're a natural, my friend. I mean, you
Wait.
kind of know how this works.
Well, to be fair, yeah.
Hey, Spin, check out this.
But
Seems to be a lucky
that
ticket.
of course draws attention. So Sven and Dandy notice
Is it
an
okay
individual
if
that looks familiar, quite per se, but yeah.
we sit down? I sit down next to the table next to this lucky person. How
Ooh,
would
I
we
want
like
to
to have
do-
a game? You seem to be very good at this. Let's play some game, Mr.
I'm
What's your
down
name?
for that.
This is my partner in crime. Ben. I'm Dandy.
You
Nice
do
to meet
not
you.
say the partner in crime. That sounds fucked up, man.
Well, I mean, like, we both elves feel safe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well,
Rather in arms, basically. How about it? Let's see which
sure.
one. Let's see which plate. See which one.
Sure.
How much
My n-
do you all
By the
want
way,
to
my name.
bet?
By the way, my name is Malcolm. It's very nice to meet you.
I would
Nice
like
to
to
meet
know
you.
if he's lying to me.
Inside check.
Insight.
I
Does a
trust him
16
completely.
fucking
Roll a
pick that shit up?
deception.
Fail
I
for
mean,
me.
technically, I'm not deceiving. Technically, I'm.
My friend,
Malcolm is.
you're trying to deceive
Yeah.
them right
Okay.
now.
Okay. I have a +5 either way. 21.
Fuck you and your bullshit high scores.
Yeah, milk him. I mean, yeah, he's just milk him.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'll
whatever. Let's.
Malcolm.
I'ma put. Fuck it.
It is one
4
of my
silver
names.
down.
4 silver, okay. What is everyone else betting?
2 gold.
2 gold, okay. Alastor?
1 gold.
1 gold. Everyone roll a d20, my friends. Alastor can
Can I-
add his proficiency bonus towards it.
I'm just losing a few shit, so I'm fine. I'm not losing gold.
17.
You won a gold piece and how much did you bet against Sven? 4.
3 silver. I said
Free.
3.
3, okay. Then you won a gold piece and 3 silver, Alastor.
I'm gonna go against him again.
Yes, yes. I'll try to go against him again, but this time I'm going to look at him with intent to notice, because he seems to be a bit too good at this game.
Gotcha, roll a perception check.
Perception
And
is
we'll play the
the-
next game.
this is perception.
This is perception,
Fuck
yes.
me, man.
We'll play the next game.
Good.
Alright.
How much
I'll bet
betting
another
again?
gold piece.
Another gold piece?
1 gold. Yeah.
I say another gold piece.
Gotcha.
Fuck it. Let me. 1 fucking elytrum. So it's 2 silver. 10 silver. Fuck it.
Jesus.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You're putting it on the line there, Sven. Crazy.
Roll for it, my friends. Roll for the gamble of the luck.
Oh, fuck off!
That's a
Oh,
that's a tie. That's a next round for Dandy and Sven. Alastor
Okay,
lost.
Go.
I lose 1 gold.
Cause you first, man. Fucking 9.
Oh, there we go. So 1 electrum and 1 gold piece for Dandy.
This is
Lovely.
fun. Let's
Let's keep this going. I'm telling
calm
you.
down. Who's down for this? Cause I'm ready.
I'm down.
boys.
I'm
Hey,
down.
I'm putting on 5 silver this time. I'm not
Let's
going
go
higher.
to the other people for a second though. Muzan. You reach the Akumacho side camp. Muzan?
Bist gestummt, gell?
What?
He sent me a picture of the Franbo game and now he's not talking to me.
Perfect.
Oh,
And
he disconnected, yeah.
Give it a second.
Yes,
There
yes,
it
yes.
is.
is back.
Sparmaxler.
Shit, this one.
Yeah. You reach Akuma Chosai.
Yeah.
Yes. You're sitting down at the table and she's handing you a tea. I'm not quite sure if you like this, but at least something.
Ah, yes, the famous Akuma Society. How generous. Thank you, mistress.
When will you learn?
As I drink the whole tea in one sip.
Yes, someday I will probably have to teach you manners at least. Well then, I do quite see why you're here. Well
Well,
then,
of course, to find the lead on the first pillar.
yes, and we do think that our ladies have found the spring demon.
Really? Where is he?
He seems to be, at least from our sources, he was staying over at the train station. If that would be correct, the astral train is in very much big danger.
I will have to talk with the captain. Maybe we can destroy him once for all.
And I would quite thank you for maybe not destroy the train itself. It is important for many people.
I cannot think. I have to put the priorities for the clans on the highest position. I don't really care about casualties other than the clans.
I mean, that is quite correct. That's kind of why you're here, but still, let's try to minimize the casualties at least.
I will, of course, try to keep my inner demon at calm.
I'll hope so at least. From my experiences fighting alongside you, you are temperamental, put kindly.
It is just the way I was created.
Mm-hmm. Well then, as she seems to make between her fingers just appears a glow, and she flicks it over towards you.
Can I try
So
to catch it?
yes, of course, and it just you do catch it, and she goes. So I at least know where you are, my kind fellow.
Was ist das jetzt?
A tracking. It's a tracking light.
Okay.
You, of course,
Okay.
have for this fight the Akuma Chosai behind you. We don't know how much
It,
of a
it
help
will
we
be an
can
honor
be.
fighting alongside them.
And I will hope that you will get your crew onto the astral train. From what I've detected in this masked individual's head, he didn't even seem to notice, is that he has a grudge on someone.
Who?
At least say that I think things will fall into place quite nicely.
Is he somehow connected to the clans or the demons? Or even the
No.
Oni King?
No. I've checked. Background checks on your crew are important. At least we are kind of kind towards that regard. But if you ever choose to fight alongside Blue Sky or Yellow Sun, they will not be so kind of strangers fighting alongside them.
I have the rings of all of the 4 clans, and I have the backing of Saitama Heavy Industries.
Yes,
I think we will somehow make this work out.
but remember, it is still a pillar. We cannot be careless.
Well, of course, mistress, but see, we are a big group, and I personally think that the captain has some tricks up his sleeve if he's put against a mighty foe.
The big problem will probably be, from what I've seen, is that there's almost no way of. You don't have that much space on the train. Meaning, I don't quite know how flexible your crew will be in such scenarios.
We will make it work out. We'll just have to be careful if it is really so tight in there. So that I don't release my demon.
Certainly, certainly. If that does happen, though, I will not fall down to bring you down.
Well, you see, we'll have to take every way we get to taking down the first pillar and maybe get some information on the Oni King.
Certainly, I'll hope we win this war.
Of course, we'll bring the clans back to the golden era.
If you ever want to notify us, she pulls out a pink feather. Just let that fly. I will try to reach you.
Well, of course. I'm thanking you for the generous gifts.
Of course. Go on then.
Of course, I will search the captain and talk with him. So the next Ziel is the train station.
Understood. We'll see each other on board of the astral train, I would say.
I bow down before her and go away.
She bows back. Yes, so you make your way back towards the ship, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't know where the captain is.
Yeah, we'll do that now, I would say.
I mean, being from Vivelir Beach, would I know what the I'm basically looking for the Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm looking for the bar where all the scum, the villainy, and the pirates go.
The kid idiot. No, gotcha. No, no, no. Of course, there is the blue grape that does that sort of stuff, who just sells to anyone. So that's mostly it.
Then I'll go there.
Yes. As you reach there, you are walking past the kitty litter.
I'll keep that for later.
Gotcha.
Right now I'm on a mission.
Man on a mission.
If
Gotcha.
if I look through the port, can I see the black ship?
The black ship.
Black ship with the purple sails.
No.
Okay. And I'll go into the blue grape. You said, right?
Yeah, the blue grape. And for some reason on the painting of this bar, the grape is not blue, but instead purple. Which infuriates very many people. For good reason. A lot of people are here. There's not a lot of people here. It's not booming time right now.
Yeah. I'll pull my head a bit into my face and conceal my left arm with my cape and go in there.
Of course. Notice a lot of people. Like there's not a lot of people, but some of most of them appear to be. Right now, most of them appear to be monks.
Okay.
And I would like for you to roll a perception check.
A perception check. Here we are. Oh, yes.
That's a natural 20. Let's go. You notice what appears to be a half-elven pirate with someone you do quite know because it is someone from your crew. It is Velara Dolkemer. Seeming quite distressed and sweating profusely.
Okay. I think I remember. Just give me a sec.
Your medical purser.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't quite sure if it was the navigator or not. No,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I will. Are they at the table or?
Yeah, they seem like you do quite know that person, and they don't drink at all. But it appears that there are 3 empty glasses right in front of her.
Okay. And is she alone at the table?
Yes, she is quite alone.
Okay. Then I will go and sit next to her and take my head off and put it on the table.
And she
I will
just
pick it up again because the table is fucking filthy.
she just looks up towards who's sat down. Just her eyes widen. You notice that she appears to have cried a lot.
Yeah.
Amanda.
Where is she and where are the others? The whole crew. I can. I saw you last at Yoshiwaran. It was him. It was Mondragon, right?
I know. I don't know where he is. I quite know where at least one of our people is. I know where Malok is. But it just sucks. Oh god, fucking damn it. Um, it what I've heard is he got dragged off into the astral train. It is, I don't know.
Oh, you're sure?
I'm quite sure. I saw it with my own eyes. He got dragged off, but what am I supposed to do? I cannot do anything against that. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, Armando. I couldn't be any help.
Oh, it's fine. It's not your fault. Shouldn't have left her alone. And I honestly I didn't expect for him to come there or to find us, but you know him. He always held the grudges, and I should have seen it coming. But well, we had a good run for a couple of years, but Well,
I don't know how that always happens, but I can. We have to at least save Moloch, right?
the astral train you said, right?
Yeah, I saw him. There were some people in what appeared to be like suits, quite reddish.
In red suits, right?
Yeah, in close to red. It was quite dark, but
Okay. Do you have any idea where he could have sailed with the Siren's whale? Because he took some cargo from me that I got as a contract in Yoshinvaren, and it seems that as always the cargo is quite important, and it has to be delivered until a certain point of time.
I understand. So from what I've gathered, because he was quite loudly celebrating, is that with because if he thinks he has found out why no one could return from, you know, you, you, from Vilgon.
Um, he couldn't return from Wilgon.
Like how people could never return from Vilgon. He said he figured it out, why and how to avoid it. I think he's
Yeah,
off to Vilgon and will probably try to get the treasure lens.
yeah, he's a crafty bastard. Of course, he figured it out. Well, I mean, if he could, then so can I. But no, you think he took her there?
Of course, I would say so that he. I'm quite sure he even took some of us too.
Okay, fine. I will look up. Is someone there watching us?
You can roll another perception check.
Um, away.
Another natural 20.
Hey, yo, something ain't right here.
GG, well played. Um, that puts you in the leaderboard of no natural 20s in a row.
Holy.
I'm not done yet. Keep on.
Yes, I'm just noting it down right now before I forget. You do appear to be that you notice an individual leaving the bar after definitely looking towards your direction.
Okay, I will under my cape I will put my left hand on the hilt of my dagger and watch where he's going while talking to Velara.
Gotcha. He seems to be off towards the port, so where you
Okay.
came from. But after that, you
Okay.
cannot see him because he left the room.
How did he look like?
He did quite look suspicious in the sense that he was a cloaked individual, but because you rolled a natural 20, under the robe you do notice a reddish glimmer.
Okay. Which race?
You couldn't quite make that out because they
Okay,
turned
okay.
around before you saw that.
But it's something like normally a human sized or something
Yeah,
like that.
a little bit taller, a little bit taller than a average
Okay.
like humanoid, but there are a lot of humanoid races, so it's
Yeah.
difficult to pinpoint.
But he's not a goblin or a Goliath or.
No, he looked lanky and a little bit tall. So
Okay, perfect. Okay. Then this is how we're doing that. I'm going to give her 5 gold pieces
gotcha.
and go to the kitty litter and ask for Kitty.
Certainly,
Tell
and
her
immediately
tell her
rushing out of the back door. appears.
Send her there, and she should stay there. And with that amount of money, she can stay there for quite some time.
Gotcha. Oh, my
And, yeah.
adorable little catty beat. It is
Oh,
so.
I'm not going with her.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'll just
Tell
I'll
her.
send her
Okay,
there,
gotcha. Gotcha.
and
Sorry.
I'll tell her to keep an eye open.
Thank you, Amanda.
Well, I'll go and check for my log. I'm a bit of a mixed streak right now. But I found a new ship, and I came to a crew by chance, more or less. And I think we will go there because they are kind of gung ho altogether. We'll go there and check for my log, and then hopefully we'll bring him back to the kitty litter.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll leave with her and check if someone's following us.
Of course, no one appears to be following you.
Perfect. Then I'll head back to port more or less for business, and I'll check at the usual places if we could pick up some cargo to transport to Ilsan.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I
How
would
much
like
do
to
we win?
continue our gold rush thing, you know?
Yeah.
Wanna play? I'll let you play one more round, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
question.
I'd like to
James,
get
you
off
remember
the
that
boat.
thing that is in my inventory that I forgot about? How would I go about using that?
Is here hand grenade?
You have no proof that I have a hand grenade in my bag.
Not at the moment, we don't.
Do you mean?
So you're just glad to see me?
You
The thing.
mean green or?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, of course. You can add a +1.
Thank you.
Oh
I'd like to get off the boat.
What do you
So,
wanna
Jess,
bet?
who wants to? Remember, we were gonna bet. I was gonna bet 5 silver.
5 silver. Gotcha.
wait. Mr. Sven, you're betting only 5 silver. Why don't we bet 5 gold?
Okay, you bet
Mr.
5 gold
Murdoch?
if you're so wealthy.
Mr. Murdoch, 5 gold? What do you say?
I will not go that far. I will bet 1 gold.
What's your bet?
Fine. 5 gold it is.
5 gold from Danny, 1 gold from Alastor, and 5 silver
5
from
silver.
Sven. That does not make any sense.
It doesn't, but it fucking works anyways.
Roll a
Let's
d20, ladies.
go.
Roll the dice, gentlemen.
I got a 19 plus 120.
A natural 1 from
Fuck.
Dandy.
Give me your money.
The most.
You got
this is the most
6
ones I've
gold
ever rolled.
pieces, Sven.
Why, thank you.
My god. This is not okay. We got scammed.
This was beautiful.
I love
Aim
how
low, get high.
I love how the one who bet the most literally wrote the least. And the one who
This is the most
I'm gonna
natural ones I've
explain
ever
how that
rolled.
worked. So you're playing something similar to poker. So then he just hands out, and then you thought, then you picked up your cards and thought, holy shit, that's a king and a queen. That is really good. And then what he folded off was just nothing.
I just had royal flush, like, fuck you, I win.
Yeah,
Oh, my
you just
God.
got screwed there.
I literally made my money back and some of the money that we spent on rations.
Oh well. You know what?
Yes.
It's fine. That was a good game, guys. Murdoch,
Clicky
it
seems
was
to have
good
to
meeting
go.
you. Hope we run into each other again. Let's head back to the ship and
Same,
civilize
same,
then.
same.
Clicky appears to have to be going, which is fine. Have some rest. Good night.
Sleep
Bye.
well, whoever's leaving.
Good night, Clicky.
Good night.
actually dog.
Bye bye.
Is he logging off or
Yeah,
was
I
he just
think he is.
talking about the poker thing?
That was crazy poker. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, my money's gone.
Well, I still
I
made
made
plus to
literally-
be honest, so I...
That was definitely a lot that happened.
Mm-hmm. How many times did I win against that guy in chest? Or dragon chest, I mean.
Roll an intelligence check again.
Okay, let's see. Oh, not as good this time.
Don't worry, I rolled a
So,
2. Uh, I rolled a 2. So yeah, you adapted very fast towards that, and made it to that you win consistently against him. You still lost like sometimes, even like the last game you did lose, for example. But yeah, you did manage to get him more than he did get to you.
I offered to shake his hand for a good game.
Certainly, I have to probably go back to business now.
Yes, and I should probably head back to the ship.
See
So you're
you,
not
anything.
buying the game after playing for 6 hours.
I came to
They
finish
had
the
this entire poker movie scene, and you were just that was like a jump cut thing, like this like full on music poker game, and then just cut out to just people talking and just that piece there.
Oh, jeez.
So we all will return towards the ship.
I will
At that
put on my
point,
mask again
at that
and
point,
undisguise myself.
Dandy and Sven, you notice that the fuck was just Alastor.
I stole Alastor's money! Yes!
Nicely done. LSD is
Well,
like a card game. Why did
Well,
you
to be
play?
fair, you only stole the money that I stole from the casino, so hey,
I mean,
I'm not
fair.
complaining.
And I got all my money back that I lost too from, Dandy.
Well, that just had to be the dandy way. Eh?
Dude, literally, I placed 1 gold as a bit. Got it back from Sven. Then, I already used 10 gold today. Made it back from you losing. So all I actually have to do is return 15 gold from him, and I still have extra 5 gold.
Well,
Well,
it was a profitable day for some of us, I suppose.
I suppose. I mean, I could have tried cheating, but
How dare you?
I wouldn't want that. That would kill the integrity. I've done
Well, the
enough
fact that you
cheating
hid
in
your
my life.
identity from us, that was pretty much cheating, if I would say so myself.
And you lied to us, so
Believe
fuck
me,
you.
believe me, if I would have wanted to cheat, you guys would have lost everything you had.
Not
Oh,
everything.
is that a challenge?
Oh, dude, Dandy, don't. Just don't. Stop your shit right there.
I have a crippling gambling addiction. Do not ask
and I was
questions.
one of the people who made you that crippling addict.
Ooh.
Mm,
I would like to knock Dandy out, please.
With what?
Out of nowhere.
Your weapon?
Yeah, I'll hit him with my shield.
Gotcha. Roll to hit.
Is it unarmed strike or what?
I would say it's dex based, but you're not proficient with attacking with a shield.
You know what?
Why
Fuck it.
is
I'll hit him
all
with
of
my
this-
fucking my halberd with just the pole part.
Gotcha. I still don't like that there's no shield bash option.
So that's a 23.
Does a 23 hit you then?
oh,
Ah,
I
Nah.
looked.
The 23 hits you.
Yes, it does. So hard.
You
So
pushed
hard.
him prone. I'm gonna count that as the action to push him prone.
So can I knock him out though?
Yes, you did manage to do that. With a 23, you did manage to do that.
I drag him to his quarters and just drop him there. End the story.
Aw. Oh,
Gotcha.
that's too unfortunate. Well, if you ever feel up to playing again, even if it doesn't have to be about money,
We'll get the whole crew involved,
Onto
man.
his
We'll get
bed?
the whole crew.
I have
Oh,
a
not
playing
onto his
card
bed. I'll
friend
just
and a
drag
dice
him.
set.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I drag him like in between his doorway and his room, and I just leave him there like, he'll wake
So
up eventually.
here?
Rara.
Pretty much.
Rara.
He's out cold.
Everyone managed to meet up on the ship now.
By the way, I
Except
think you moved
Dandy.
me
Dandy's
and not
unconscious.
Sven.
Dandy's still safe.
I wanted to talk to the freighters at the port to maybe get some cargo on the ship.
Gotcha.
We can make some money off our trip to Ilson.
I want you to roll a charisma check. Armando. Yeah, no stress.
I'm trying my best here. 17.
17. They think you're kind of trusting, and said that the box right next to them could be delivered towards Ilson, though it might be a good thing to not look inside.
I'll take it as my professional pride to not check the cargo.
And also your sanity, my friend.
I'm being paid for transport, not for caring about what's inside.
Certainly.
So I'll just note it down.
Yeah.
How much are they paying for the transport?
They're paying you right now 5 gold pieces right now.
Yep.
And he told you that the people to deliver it to, they are right at, like, you deliver it towards the port station at Ilson, and they will give you 10 gold pieces there. If damaged, only 7 gold pieces.
And I got 5, right?
You got 5 gold pieces right now, yes.
Perfect.
You're doing good man's work. You're getting a lot of money from that.
I mean, I'm a good man. Of course, I do a good man's work.
There is no good in an award. Yeah.
My lineman says otherwise. The is there some kind of weapons merchant or something like that?
I mean,
Want to
mostly
buy
dependent.
gun.
You want to buy gun.
I want to buy a gun.
You hear from asking around that in Ores is actually the place where they developed guns.
So I have to say halfway across the astral sea to get to get a gun.
Pretty much. If you want a good gun, is what it is.
Okay. Well then.
Because you heard that there's a person in Ores that makes specialized gun for persons. So they are really good guns.
Yeah, then I'll save my money and buy a gun there. Okay, that's it. I'll go back to the ship.
Yeah. You meet with everyone else.
I assume
Not
we're
everyone.
going to Ilson now, correct?
I think we have to prolong our stay at Vivelir Beach.
Why?
What?
Because an old friend of mine is in danger in the astral train. I heard tales of persons in red clothes that dragged him up there, and I'm not willing to let that slide. I've sailed with this man for quite some time, and he's a good man, and that would be an undeserving end to him.
Well, I will say this. It is your concern, none of mine. If you wish to go find him, by all means. But I will be staying on the ship.
I have to agree with Sven, to be honest. This does
Can
not
I wake
seem to
up at this
concern
point?
me.
You're still knocked out in a bit.
The man I'm talking about is an experienced sailor, and I think in the near future we're going to head some unpleasant places where some more expertise aboard this ship could really do us some good.
Well, that's the thing. We are in a port town, correct? And if
Correct?
we need more hands, why not hire some of the other people that work on the ship? Like, there's always people looking to work on ships. Am I not right?
Um, because I would much prefer to work with someone I already have experience with and pay them much less than I would just if I would just hire some adventurous crook off the street.
Well, yes, I understand that. But if they're a crook, you make them fear you. They'll respect you enough not to steal from you.
I don't really
So
think that
what?
the respect and fear are equivalents.
No, let me. How about I explain it in a different way? We create a crew. We create a fleet. We can have your guy working with the fleet. Just saying. Why create? Why only have one ship of fighters when we can have 100? We go save your guy, another captain of a ship. I'm thinking long run. We might need it.
So you suggest that in the short run we do not rescue him?
No, we can. Just that we gotta think further ahead than that after. If the others will rescue him with you. What will he contribute to the ship? He's a good ship. He's good at ships. Cool. We have you and oh yeah, Dandy's on the floor. Never mind. Dandy sometimes. And what's your name again, man? Some that that guy.
Ambrotos?
Yes, that guy.
Ambrotos.
Say we have all of us working on one ship. And then we have another guy who's really good with ships, right? That cuts someone out of a job. Out of something they're
Mr.
good at.
Sven,
Yes.
Mr.
Explain.
7. I've sailed the Astral Sea for well a bit over 20 years now. And I've been with this man for just as long. And
Well, if you're gonna fight to go get him, it's your choice and your way to persuade the crew.
oh, I will definitely go and get him. But I just ask of your help because with this man and uh, I think I established this to the others. I am a man of my word, and if you help me with my problem, I will sail with you to the ends of this galaxy and uh, fight whatever needs to be fought off. And I don't know. I will explore what needs to be explored, and I will fight what needs to be fought. If
Okay.
it
But now
is
give me a second.
enough
I
for
wanna,
you.
of course, I just want to speak to Ambrosius if that's fine with you. Personally, of course. Ambrosius, follow
The
me to the kitchen, my friend.
I'll follow you to the kitchen.
while they talk, I will talk to Muzan.
I'll leave Tic Tac upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, now who we gonna start with? We're gonna start with the guys upstairs or us downstairs?
I'll say upstairs.
Cool.
Okay. I will ask Muzan what did you what did you find out? What did she tell you about the Oni King?
I have some information that one of the pillars is at the train station.
Remind me, that's something I didn't really get the first time when in Yoshinvaran. The pillars are what? Are they like a symbol for something, or
The Oni King has 4 pillars under his rule, which represent the 4 seasons. Every pillar demon is stronger than the other.
okay, so they're demons, like just lieutenants or whatever.
Yeah, they're like his generals.
Okay. So, do you have any information about this this first pillar?
We don't know that much, but the only thing I know is that he is currently at this so-called train station.
Okay.
And I really need to get there to eliminate him and set an example.
So going there would be 2 birds with 1 stone. We could fight off your demon general, and we could get Malok in the same at the same time.
That sounds quite good. We should probably do that.
Do you know if there's any money in it? These like demon things, do they?
It is said that they are kind of high society, so they probably should have resources.
Okay. I think that's enough for the others if we just tell them they're going to kill a golden demon and drag his corpse down the mountain. Cut to the
You're
others.
probably right.
We'll go to areas below.
Ambrotos, my friend, I would like to discuss this whole astral train business with you, you know?
Yes, quite so. That's why I left Tic-Tac behind. He's most likely spying on them as we speak.
Probably. But now hear me out, right? If we go to the astral train, we're sticking our neck out for someone we don't know, but he does. What sort of promise do we have that it's not a way to invite more of his people onto the ship? Get us off the ship. You know, either by killing or just putting us in the brig to rot.
That's why, as I said, I do not believe in helping him. I fully desire to just simply travel to Ilsan, get the information I need, then travel to the next planet. So helping his friend truly is not my goals.
Like, I understand that. And I'm thinking of the best way to put it into our favor, right? Say we do go save his friend, right? Could be
Mhm.
a profit for us, could be a loss. I'm thinking more of a loss with all the manpower, could get injured and whatnot. But in all honesty, right? I don't know much about the astral train. Do you?
Jimsy, how much do I know about the astral plane?
From I would say you didn't read up on it.
Are
So
we talking about the astral plane or the astral train?
the astral
Oh,
train.
train.
Train. You don't know
Yeah,
quite much about the astral train.
yeah, I'm gonna respond. I don't seem to know much about it. Seems it's new in the past 100 years, so it probably hasn't appeared in the library yet.
Probably. That
I'll
means I
just
would rather. What up?
sorry, I'll just repeat the question. What do I know about the astral train?
Um, you've been around of like newer generation stuff. You would know that this is quite possibly the fastest way to travel between places. So it is faster than yours.
Okay.
So yeah,
It's quite literally a train
it is
between.
quite literally a train. It is a locomotive.
Well, damn.
Hmm.
Ships going out of business, boys.
Truly that.
If it happens, it happens. But anyway, back to the convo. I want to find what we can find. Like, I need info on this train. I don't want to step foot on a moving fucking thing that we know nothing about. I say, learn what we can learn about it. See if the risk outweighs the reward for doing the saving thing. And maybe make a profit off this train. What do you say?
Money truly does not mean much to me currently. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Has the currency changed in the past 100 years?
I'm not sure, man. I've been on my home planet for most of my life. That was like what? I think nearly 100? I don't know. Not really sure.
Fine then. If it truly will not benefit me to help him with his train business, I will simply vote that we continue on our current path.
Then we are both in agreement.
Yes. Hence why I left Tic Tac to spy on them as we speak. I can currently just get the information that they're talking about right now if I really wanted to.
Okay, cool. That makes it easier. So for the time being, temporary alliance then?
Fine, temporary alliance.
Very temporary. I guess we go back up.
And you notice that
Sure.
the person wakes up with a headache.
Rah, rah. Rah, ah, rah. I know I wasn't drinking. I was in a casino. Someone stole my money. This rubs me very badly. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Sven? Ambrotos?
What you want?
Sven, you're with me. What happened? My head hurt for some reason.
So,
Ow.
some lady threw a pipe at your head. Not sure why.
Roll a deception check.
Pipe, you say?
17.
Good
Yes.
enough.
Well, I do recall getting hit by something hard. I say we shall know. You know what you said, woman? There must have been a decent explanation for that, but I doubt it was me. Ah, why am I
Might
in
have been her throwing it
the
at
second
someone
part of
the
the
guy
script?
ducked, you know? Well, because I couldn't
I,
leave you up top now, could I?
uh, anyways, what's happening upstairs?
We don't know.
Okay, well, let's head up then.
Do-do.
I assume
Have
Tic Tac
you
tells me everything that happened.
Tic Tac flies down. Lands on your shoulders again. Is cleaning his wing. The, the alive one.
As you should.
made up your mind?
Made up our minds for what? What's happening?
We are debating whether to, or we're not debating. I'm kindly asking the crew for help because one of my old comrades is apparently in peril at the train station for the astral train, and
Comrade.
Muzan just told me he also has business there, so at least we two will go up there, and your help would be greatly appreciated, and
I
in
think I told you.
Muzan's case, probably needed.
When I told you when we first met each other, you've always got my axe at the ready for war. And speaking of the train station, I was Of I was informed from the owner of the kitty litter that there's apparently someone that looks exactly like me. I seem to have some business with that person. So,
Exactly like what? Sorry.
like me,
Oh,
like looks like me, dark skin, pale eyes,
So you mean
you know.
elfish?
Well, yes, in a sense, elf.
Just say
So,
elfish. Don't try and describe yourself.
I'm not trying to describe myself. It's literally, you know what? My head hurts at the moment, so I'm with you. If you need me, I'm ready. Let's go.
there. I fear that there will be a need for violence.
I'm for violence. Violence is always necessary.
Hmm.
I think, Muzan, you could describe your own business there better than I could.
What?
I think he's struggling with the mute thing. Seems to not be that responsive today.
He muted again, so it could be Discord problems.
Yeah. Okay, I will paraphrase. Muzan is on the hunt for the only king, and to get to him, you have to slay his generals, and the first of these generals is apparently at the train station to the Astral train.
Hmm.
Ooh, slaying a general. I was informed by my risen that victory in war is something Mother really desires. And if that is what Mother wishes for, then Mother shall get it, and I shall pray on the battlefield with my axe in hand, and you by my side. Will you allow me to give you the guidance of Mother? With her faith, we shall win. Let us leave now, immediately, if that is what you really wish for. I can go now. I am
I
ready. I'm very angry. My head hurts. Someone decided to hurt me, and I shall be
would
vengeance.
for I personally am ready to leave, but before that, I would want to hear what the others have to say.
Ambrotos, would you like to tell them?
As I said before, I dislike the idea of wasting time on trying to help a single person. I currently have goals that affect millions of people. So of course, my answer is
I
no.
get that, but what in the description of something that is called the only king makes you think that it only affects a single person?
What one king decides to do is quite literally irrelevant to me.
Hmm.
What's the worst he will do
May, may,
besides
may,
being
it, may it be may it be relevant to you at the personal level or not? As I said before, one hand washes another. You help me, and I will help you.
you will
Captain,
help me with
unfortunately.
no questions asked?
Oh no. Captain, wait.
Said
Are you seriously
we're
going to agree to this?
you said we're looking for a criminal.
Yes. And you will help me with no further questions asked?
I will help you with the criminal. Everything
No
else,
matter what the moral quandaries, right?
Uh,
I will hunt that person down for you.
In that case, you've managed to change my mind completely.
Hmm.
Fine. We
How
will
about you?
achieve this.
Persuade you are.
Captain, I don't think this is such a good idea. Agreeing. He hasn't even told us what type of crimes to in fact commit. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap.
Dandy, calm yourself. It's just more reason to do, well, crime or heroism so you can entice the ladies with your stories.
I will not be fooled by such sweet words, my
Think
fellow
about this,
friend.
man. Think about this, right? You tell a girl you stopped a criminal that would have killed millions. What is the first thing they'll think?
Wow,
yeah,
he's
Sven.
making this up.
Oh yeah, no, I'm making this up too. So I'm fucking deceiving
Unfortunately,
this man.
Sven,
What's
this is
the
not
what's
how it
the
works.
time? What's the time right now, approximately?
11:18, and I have load shedding in 45 minutes.
Oh no, that was an
In-game.
in-game question.
Oh yeah, and then I have.
So, the big problem is we don't have a sun to correlate to.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That is a big thing. Meaning, I would say that we are currently close towards sleeping time.
Okay. Then I'll look at Ambrotos and say, uh, with with your interest in mind, I think we can manage to leave to leave Vivelir Beach in the morning. If we go now.
I know the train station, fortunately. I was informed
You
of its
notice
location.
If everyone's going, I'll join as well.
you start to notice that Ambrotos' face, which is usually just an expressionless void, he just has this small, tiny grin, just very thin. As you say, we're going. And as you say, you'll help him without questions asked.
Oh, I didn't say that.
He quite
wish-
necessarily avoided that.
You agreed to help. That is the main thing.
Do you wish to argue semantics with Captain Armando?
Then
So are you just going to help without questions asked or not? Yes or no?
Oh,
At least tell us what crime this person is being persecuted for.
I can guarantee you for a fact you would not understand it even if I spent a day explaining.
I think one of your personal faults is that you gravely miss you, damn it. You
You put your
gravely
faith in the wrong place,
underestimate
Ambrotos.
your the folk that's
Companion.
around.
Yes, I agree with you there. He does. But it is common for people like him to be so untrustworthy. For one, he carries around that crow, which is very, very suspicious. But, anyways, if you need me, I'll be in my quarters. I need to go discuss this with Mother, or at least with Grizzix. One of them must know. One of them might help.
Dandy, answer the question, yes or no. Will you help me without questions asked? All moral quandaries being
Well, considering that I'm going to help you with your mission, that means you owe me a favor. So yes, I will.
and the rest of you?
If you pay me.
As long as
No.
I get paid and find new herbs on the way.
You can, if the price is right, you can make me do anything.
simple man, simple needs.
And the
Truly.
rest of you?
I mean, my
Specifically
knowledge
our
is not that
captain.
I will help you
The
track
captain
down.
told you.
I will help you track down that man, but I I live on my own code, and I will ask the question I see fit. It may not align with what others see as moral or right, but you know, I do my own thing.
Thanks for
Fine, but
describing
word of
alignments.
advice, though.
And right now that includes helping you find that guy. But
Fine, but word of advice.
if before we're in Nielsen, you're going to tell me what uh, uh, what he's done, or at least what I should expect, because I'm not going to dive headfirst into that thing and try to fuck with someone you said can kill millions. It just seems like an unwise thing to do, and you seem like someone that excels at doing wise things. Not something stupid as that.
I'll explain it. He is guilty of planning to commit a horrendous crime by casting certain forbidden magic, we could say, or using magic in a way that I would describe as forbidden, as well as the lords that I serve.
You sound like some sort of priest.
What?
I can live with that.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll explain with another detail. If he succeeds in this, and others begin imitating him, we'd essentially be having so many problems everywhere that the universe might as well be either A, changed beyond recognizing, or the worst case scenario, everything is dead.
Ooh.
We're doing it for the principle for. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. Let's go fuck that guy up.
Anyways, Ambrotos, you still owe me. Remember that. But that's only after we complete your mission, or whatever you came out to do. Later on, I suppose we'll head to the train station where the captain and Muzan needs to deal with what they need to deal with. And then from then onwards, I suppose we can continue. Just remember, the one hand washes the other. And if so, do it. I hope you will be able to help me like I'm helping you. Can I put my faith in you, Mr. Ambrose?
So long as what you desire me to do does not break the rules of the law that I serve, I shall follow. At least for now.
Hope that will change in time. But yes, I'll be off to my quarters now. I need to go and pray and request answers. Physics, come. We need to go.
I shall also be heading to my quarters. Tic tac, we are leaving.
Mm-hmm. Then
And I
will wait
begin writing in my diary.
yes.
on the upper deck until the rest of them finished whatever they intended to do, and we can leave.
Yes. Then I would say we'll start the next session on our way towards the astral train.
Sorry, would I know where that is?
You
do,
would
don't
know
worry.
where the train station was built before you left,
Okay.
but Woolly, like Dandy, already knows, so that's not that
And
difficult.
I technically know too.
Yes, because
I
you were
heard
next to him.
I know. I hate that he was trying to him.
Yeah, and I find it funny that it happened twice in my campaigns now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Listen, Dandy's dandy, bro. He digs the ladies, and the ladies dig Dandy.
No, they don't.
No, they definitely don't.
They don't.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm heading out before my power kicks me.
Gotcha.
Perception check? Why are you using perception? You know it's gonna hit you.
Huh?
Are we, gents? Thanks
Fuck
for
off
the
with
session.
your bullshit,
I'll
cuz.
check you next week.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Wait, am I still connected?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
That kind of how this word works. Good
Wait, I
job.
just.
Session.
Lol. Bye-bye.
You're connected. Roll Pornhub intro.
Bye-bye.
That was lovely roleplay.
Susie, am I allowed to ask you a question and just vibing later?
Of course, like always.
See you then.
See you then.
Ja, gute Session, hätte ich gesagt.
Wahrhaftig, ja. Ich
Wir schauen,
disconnect einfach mein Bruder.
Ja. Also auf die nächste bin ich schon gespannt. Den Monotypen fetzen, das wird sicher interessant.
Mugen Trainer from Demon Slayer.
Ja, super, Alter.
Es wird Weeby, ich hab's gesagt.
Naja, fair. Und fuhr.
Ja, ich muss Abmod machen. Bye-bye. And there, my dear adventurers, we'll end this session again, where we'll go up in the stars and have a wonderful little mystery inside the astral train. We'll see each other next week. Thanks for watching.